Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's off to an awesome start of their day with Crogunkius Maximus on the screen, which is kind of fun. Give me a second while the chat phone loads and get my umbrella rocking too. It's kind of a nasty weather day as it always is here in lovely Canada, but let me know when you guys can see me and we'll hop on into things. Should be coming now. It's doing the spinning thing. There we go. What's going on, Devil? We got Callie as well. Kurton, good to see ya. Hopefully everyone's off to a good start of their day. Man, it literally was sunny on the way here, and now it's like a crazy windstorm with hail, rain. So thanks, Canada. Thanks for always being top tier weather. But yeah, cool Krogunk. I figured we start on him because why not? And let's also start with the Zamazenta raid, and then I'm going to pop the daily incense and go for a stroll. And might have to get the bigger umbrella, dude. I'm blown away. Things flipping inside out. Dino, what's up? Got Jake Reacts, Oscar Kamal. Good to see you, man. All right, let's go. See if we can maybe get on the board with a shiny one of these. Still have not got a shiny legendary. Since, I guess it wasn't even a legendary, but the Zerka tree would be the last 5-star raid we got a shiny from, which is crazy. What's up, Dream? Got Rachel in the house too. Good to see ya. Mr. Nicholas. If you want to hop in, you know what to do. I'll spam out some random ones in the meantime here. But yeah, it's crazy. I've been doing a fair amount of raids off stream and stuff and still have not got a shiny of anything. It happens, but man, this is like a long drought. This is reminiscent of like Yveltal way back when it took me like 100 to get one. You're live. Got a shiny Nidoran yesterday. Nice, man. Let's go. Rail, how you doing, man? Got a nil as well. Dynamite says, hold on, that one went to the top again. Be safe. Wind sounds strong. Yeah, does it sound windy? It shouldn't. It should be covered by that. Let me know if the audio's bad. Should not be, but never know with the setup. 5 of us, cool. Channy, good to see you. What's up, Cleo? But yeah, it's again, driving here was kind of like breaks of sun, and now it's just kind of like a sleet, rain, and crazy windy. Ashley with the 8 months says, love you guys so much. Been the best 8 months. Many more to come. Thank you so much for the ongoing support, Ashley. Hope you're having a good day today, and really appreciate having you in the community and having you be a member for that long. It's nuts. But to have pizza for dinner, so excited, Callie. I haven't had pizza in a long time. Long time. I was having it like once every couple of weeks in the winter time, but yeah, it's been a while now. Finally got a shiny Zam after 40 raids. 2178 should be really good, right? It's 10 off. It should be very good. I'm also curious what kind of pizza. Don't let me know that it's vegetables though. That would just ruin everything. Is Zama worth raiding? Well, yeah, because this isn't the crown form, but you can use these ones to crown once you get energy, so it's still one of the best Pokemon in the entire game. It's okay, useful as this form too, but the crown form's where it really shines. What's up, Pace? Having a chimichanga right now. Chimichanga. 60 plus raids in the last few days. Dang. In DC, we make a channel for... In the Discord, can we make a channel for mainline games? Maybe. We'll look into that. I'll have to talk to the mods and stuff, but not a prime focus for me right now, if I'm being completely honest. Never want to put vegetables on pizza? Yeah, I would just ruin everything. No one said hi to you. Well, I read your name out loud, so we're not starting that today. No whines about saying your name. I already regret reading that comment now. Let's see if we start off with a good Zama, though. And there's, I think, a Latias down the street I'm going to do. Really hope at least the wind or the snow goes away. The combination of the both is tough to combat, especially trying to play the game. Hey, what's up, Hooch? Gonna crash out because I found a Galarian Zapdos, but it got away. Yeah, that's what they do, though, man. Honestly, finding birds is half the battle. And if you're finding birds, it's a great sign, so don't be too upset. I mean, most birds I see run away. It happens to literally everyone. Unless you Master Ball, they're usually going to run. But the good thing is, if you did find a bird, you can go back to that spot again, and chances are eventually you will find one there. So you could look at it as a very good sign that you're just finding birds. Pace says, good to see you all. You too, man. How you been? 3 shiny Zamas. You think so? I mean, we're kind of due. We are kind of due. Also, I think I'm going to swap out this umbrella for a big boy. This one's like flipping inside out on me and stuff, which is not ideal. Alright, if you haven't already, drop a like. For some shiny luck, 2188 is the hundo. 2163 is okay. I mean, for me, it's pretty much hundo or bust. Shinies are always cool to trade, but as far as IVs go, we just need hundos. Saw a bird yesterday, 3,000 CP. Oh, you Master Balled it. What was it? Alright, here we go. Nope, starting off with more of the same. Callie says saw Molty today. First Molty of the year. Molty is the best bird. Whoa. There's a big pile of mess on the sidewalk here that I don't even want to tell you what I just saw. Oh my god. All the snow is slowly starting to melt here, so there's all kinds of leftover wreckage from stuff. Who she says, can I get a shout out? Oh my god. Of course you can. Okay, one sec. Let me swap my umbrella while we're here. Like, my car is still like right beside us, so I don't want to get to like Bird Park and be wishing I had the big Kahuna umbrella. And man, just having my umbrella down for 1 second to swap them out, everything's soaked. Canada never takes any days off, does it? It would just be too much to ask to have a dry, warm day once in a blue moon, you know? Also, did I lock my car? I think I did. Okay, we're good. Alright, doing any reg ice? Yeah, I'll do some reg ice. I don't know what's around. I was just nominating some Pokestops for the last hour or so. Just trying to, get some done. So, fun fact that's not fun at all, it's just a fact. But you cannot nominate Pokestops from over 10 kilometers away. So the last time I was here, I got a bunch of good photos, and I was going to nominate them from my house later on. But you can't. You have to be within 10 kilometers, which is ridiculous. So I had to actually be here in person to nominate them, which makes no sense. But yeah, CP for the hundo, 88. 2735 if it's weather boosted, but non-boosted like this, you're looking for a 2188. And man, they're a huge pain to catch. Some of these just take way too long. I mean, granted, I am thumb throwing while I'm trying to hold two phones and stuff, but my goodness. 50, 60 kilometer winds there, flooding rain, dang. Yeah, it's that time of the year, I guess. I don't know. I feel you though, man. Canada's just literally never good weather. It's either snow or rain all the time. Is hundo only a mod command? No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't know, maybe. Hey, what's up, Kim? Also, Kim, my bad, I'm pretty sure it's your birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday, Kim. Let's get some happy birthdays for Kim. I hope you're having a great day today. And, you really, really deserve to have a nice day anyways. Got the 2K going in. It's a tadbulb, yikes. Oh, man. I'm a little bit worried about how we're going to walk with this umbrella. It's being ripped out of my hands. Like, literally, I can barely hang on to the thing. It's going to be interesting. Let's go do the laddie before I pop the daily. I'm not even so sure it's going to be possible, to be honest. Kim says, yes, it is. Happy birthday again. My apologies. Been kind of sidetracked in the day. I meant to send you a message, but I hope you're having a great day. These doggies take a long time to catch. Yeah, way too long, man. Like, I don't know. I guess you could run Kyurem if you really care to. But my goodness. I've just been running for most of them. Also, the catch rate in general just seems bad on stuff. There we go. A shiny ball toy. Alright. The stream's done. I'm just kidding, kind of. Yo, this weather today, though, is gonna make my life just a complete living hell. Oh my god. Umbrella's smacking me in the face. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ball toy's actually a rare shiny. So for me, this might be the second one I've ever caught. Second or third. Cool. Take that. Not too bad. But yeah, I mean, if I wasn't hunting birds, I'd probably just drive around. But hunting birds, you can't really do it as well driving. But man, I've almost lost this umbrella 4 times. And we've been walking for 9 minutes. So I'm a little concerned if I'm going to be able to actually do this today, like logistically. What's up, Jay? Good stream, BT. We should see you tomorrow. Yeah, that last stream, man, was like pulling teeth for shinies. It was fun, but oh my god, man. Like, that was like 4 hours of hunting and raiding. We got a shiny Joltik right at the end, and that was it. You came with the 7. You don't got to do that. It says, happy shiny birthday. Thank you very much for the 7. You don't got to be doing that on your own birthday, though, Kim. Make sure you guys show some love. And again, if you haven't already said happy birthday, please do. Kim is the best. She really is. Jay says, how's it going? It's none of your business, man. It's going all right. Weather-wise, brutal, though. I can't even believe this. Driving here, there was, like, sun. It was like, oh, I'm actually not going to suffer. It's only going to be -5 today with no rain and snow. And now it's just, like, insane winds. And insane snow flurries coming down, which is, I really hope just passes. Because if not, it's going to be a long day. We got Volbeat still. Oh, that's old, right? Yeah, that's got to be a Buggo one. Captain Rob, what's up, man? Do not donate on your own birthday. Oh, I know, that's what I said, Garlic. I don't know. I told Kim shouldn't be doing that. Should be the opposite way around. Also, what is this? Oh, it's a Grookey, okay. It was backwards, I couldn't see it. It's a Regice down by the water, though. I'm down to do that afterwards. Let's do the Laddie here, and then I'm going to pop the Daily Incense, and then we'll do the Regice. I think that's the plan for the day. Finally, the stinky bugs left. Dude, why a 2-week event for bugs? It's actually insane. Like, I feel like Pokemon Go just does not care. They're like, we're going to go all in on Kalos and big events, and otherwise they just are like, yeah, whatever. I don't think there's another event now until like the 31st. They just had a 2-week-long bug event and couldn't even bother to plan anything for now. It's like, I don't know, man. It's kind of makes you think they just really don't care about the game. Any GT? Hi, GT? BT? Yeah, we got a shiny. GT got a shiny today. Well, if you want to hop in on this one, let's go. Foil at 2%. Got a very inconvenient blister on my hand yesterday at work. Oh, dang. Yeah, anything on your hands? Hands or feet? They're super, super annoying. For me, when I have new shoes, walking in the summer and stuff all the time, I always get that, like, blister on the back of your heel. And you have to, like, break in your shoes to get rid of it. It's the absolute worst. Especially your hand, man. You're using it all the time. Random bullcrap go. I just mean, like, how do they really just have a bug event where nothing is shiny boosted for 2 weeks? It's insane. And they just let it ride. Like, they're just like, whatever. I guess Dynamax Regice is new, right? That is fun. I'm going to be doing those today. But man, like, if you're not hunting birds and trying to play these events, what else are you even doing, right? Raids and birds pretty much the only thing that keep you busy. Pokopia event I really enjoyed too. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I mean, the Dittos are obviously pretty fun. But still, having, like, you know, starters in the wild, pretty tough catch rate. Not to whine about the game too much, but I think they could do a little bit better job. They could have at least somebody think up some ideas for these. Yeah, 36 is, I mean, it's anything under 50 is bad, though. Played Kalos after I had smashed finger. The nail fell off. Ooh. That sounds awful. Let's get my boy Kecleon. There we go. Trying to hunt down 1-star non-shiny Weedles. Thank you very much. Hey, came to the right place. Because, yeah, I mean, I didn't even get really any shinies. I got 3 shiny Joltix that event. And, man, what else? I didn't get any Scyther or Pineco because they're not shiny boosted anymore. What else? Yeah, dude, I literally can't even rack my brain to think of shinies that I pulled from that entire event for 2 weeks. I was getting like 1 to 2 shinies per day and none from raids. The game has been, a little rough on us lately. Getting lots of birds and stuff, but work wanted us to clean up a bit because big wigs were walking through the warehouse. They gotta make it seem like it's always nice there. Get a level 1 shiny Joltik? That's cool. I mean, like, dude, there's still good stuff to get, and if you didn't have Volbeat or, like, Illumise, that's cool. But especially with how many bugs are perma-boosted in the past, like Pineco and Scyther, taking those away is one of the stupidest things ever, man. I still don't understand if they're going to be able to do that forever. Just engagement, I said, of new fans. That's a big deal for new people to get a shiny of a Scyther or something that's perma-boosted like that. So now you can grind all day and maybe not get a shiny for 6 hours in events like that. I don't know. I don't know if people are going to like that after a while. Especially newer players, right? It might just be like, yo, I'm going to do something else. What's up, Snom? Didn't get the shiny Nimble, a bit salty. Yeah, I mean, I said before, they should have had, this is a no-brainer idea. Have every 2 days, it switches which bug is shiny boosted. Is that so much to ask? Make it 1 in 128, make it still hard to find, and make it, oh, so Nimble's boosted on this day, Scyther's boosted this day. At least you have something to care about then, you know? Like, I don't understand how they could, here's non-shiny boosted bugs. Have fun for 2 weeks, and we'll see you on the other side, you know? It's, I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy. Get a Pineco Cleaver Kricketot shiny from 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, nice shinies, but still, yeah, from 2 weeks is crazy. Got a Kuno earlier yesterday. Didn't want to come home with me. Kuno's nice, though. Hoping to see one myself today. I'll make you guys a deal. If I see 2 birds today, I'll gift a bunch of members just for fun. We got to see 2 birds, though, not 1. Also, 24-24 is terrible. You want a 25-07. But you know what to do. Hit all the buttons. Help me out. Drop a like. Let's see what happens. And we got not shiny again. Yo, these raids are something. They're not good, but they're definitely something. Let's go do the reg ice up here, and then I'll pop the daily, just so I don't miss any spawns in the meantime. Wife got a shiny Articuno. Nice. Yeah, I mean, anytime you get a shiny bird, man, it's always a big deal, right? Always so nice. And although I see a lot of birds, like, they come in swings where you get a bunch of shinies, and then you don't see shinies for a while. So regardless of how many I have in the game, I'm always, as you know, looking to pick them up. Being spammed with the same invite from the same people 100 times. I don't know if they're doing a bunch of different raids, or they're just at the same one trying to fill them, but I've seen, like, the same invite 3,000 times, I think, now. What's the CP for Weather Boost? For Latias is a 2507 for the hundo. If you mean Regice, there won't be a Weather Boost, because Dynamax raids can't be Weather Boosted. Which is very weird. I'm not sure why. I don't know if that has something to do with the main series games or not, but you'll never ever get a Dynamax Pokemon that's weather boosted, which is very strange. Uncle Boris, what's up, man? How you been, Irish? Alright, well, let's hop into this one if you want to snipe on into your thing. Let's get it. Oh, dude, Kamal, that sucks, man. Anything to do with tooth stuff is terrible. Yeah, hopefully we're on the other side of that one soon. Rhonda, what's up? Alright, you guys sniped that very quick. Let me make sure I have all the fixins on. I guess probably should pop a star piece if I can. Yeah, there we go. And the dog's going to be primed for this. Obviously, an ice type can be weak to steel, so... I mean, we use these for every single Dynamax, seemingly, but they're probably the very, very best we're going to get for these ever, I think. Off to school now. Latias was a turd. Send me one of your purified Latias. You have a whole army. If it worked that way, I would, because I really don't need to have that many. But yeah, it's crazy. That's why I keep doing them. I feel like I am due RNG-wise to get a Shundo that someday. Sad VR says, do you remember me? I do. Do shiny luck. Completed all three class assignments. There you go, man. Keep it up, dude. Do I add people? I add members, like the mods just said to you above. Because Pokemon Go is a friends list cap, right? So you can't add everyone in game. I wish I could, but it's not a thing. So I do add members. If you don't want to support the channel, we do have a Discord, though. The Discord is free. You can add some friends there. So two good options for you there to pick from. 47 from Devil. Okay. What's up, Harry? Hope you're all well. Got a Hundo Cutie Fly. Is that your way of trying to become a Hundo Harry again? Do Hundo Cutie Flies even count? I mean, that seems borderline. I guess it's a Hundo, but... Hey, what's up, Keto? Scrolling up and down. I don't understand. This thing is decently tanky, though. I mean, even with the doggos in here, you still have to max. I believe I've been doing about 3 times. I did a couple of these raids yesterday, maybe about 5 or 6 of them. Didn't get anything good, or you guys would have known, but... Hopefully we get something good today. I believe it's 1784 for the Hundo, right? I think this has the same Hundo as Reg or Rock does. Pretty sure. I know that the 2 of the Reggies have the same Hundo, and I think it's those ones. But yeah, like you can see, we're all using, I'm assuming, level 50 Crown Doggos, and it still takes a decent amount of time for these. In theory, I was thinking you could use like Gmax Cinderace or something, but I haven't looked into what statistically deals more damage. It might be these dogs. Even though it's not a Dynamax move that they get. Jacob says, shiny luck. Thanks, man. We already got one. What raid should I do as a new player? Zamazenta's really good right now. I mean, Zamazentas are in the 5-star raids. Very, very good to have. Pretty good in Master League. So I would probably recommend that. We got Groudon and Kyogre coming up in the next couple of weeks. So depending on how many you're looking to do, you get some good options coming up in the future anyways. Who else has an army of Excadrill ready for Chonkachu? I definitely do. I definitely have them ready to go. 99 from Devil. And then Devil's dueling me. I can't tell if you love me or don't like me today. Yeah, dude, I cannot wait for spring to finally hit here in Canada. You guys would not believe this. There's like literally ice and snowflakes just going into my eyes. And so much wind that I can feel it breaking through my couple coats. It's like, dude, it's like almost April. Canada's wild, man. Who would decide to live here ever? No one who's smart, anyways. Oh yeah, come on, that sounds terrible, man. Anything to do with teeth is just makes my skin crawl. Not good. I am dumb is the craziest name. What's up, man? We have 38 from Harry, okay. Wind here in Germany too, but it's warm. I don't really mind wind usually. It's just compacted with, yeah, snow and stuff. It's not good. I only have, I guess, to be fair, 4 coats on today. And long johns and mittens and a hat. And I'm like freezing. I'm like literally bone chilled right now. Which is great. And we haven't even gone by the water yet. As soon as I'm actually on the big part of the water, it's going to be just terrible. But it's either I just go and suffer in the weather or just don't grind at all. So that's kind of how... Those are the 2 options in Canada. You can suffer and catch Pokemon or just suffer and not catch them. You're going to Canada tonight. For what? I was going to say, it looks okay on my end. Shiny Shadow Hoppip for Cassandra. Nice. The Hoppip is actually a nice looking one. I don't love Hoppip, but... When I got one and I evolved it to the Jumpluff, I was like, dang, it's actually a pretty nice shiny. To play ice hockey. BT equals Brave Talent. The thing is, it gets like way colder in the winter here, like -20, but it's all what your body's used to. Like my body and my brain have it in my head that I shouldn't be this cold this time of the year, and it feels worse. Like -7 or whatever it is today, and little bits of snow seem terrible for some reason. Alright, let's see, come on. Oh, nice! Shiny Regice! Alright, man, let's go. Wow, that's sick, dude. Honestly, I've been so unlucky in raids, I just blindly clicked that, like, yeah, here's another one, you know. Going through the motions. Cool, man. That's 2 shinies in the day already. Alright. I thought Canada is like US without the... well, I mean, depends. Depends what sense you mean. Cool. And... yeah. Well, I mean, it's 2 shinies on the day and a Porygon. Ah, it's not shiny on that one. Alright, well, let's pop the daily incense. What is this, by the way? Nah, Jolting. If I could still, like, reach over the water with the pass trick, but I am not remote raiding Joltik. There's 0 scenario that's going to happen. So yeah, when I try to hold this umbrella today, it is like... My fingers are getting so cold, they're getting stuck to it, kind of like you'd get if you like stuck your tongue to a pole in the winter with frostbite. I come back in shiny Regice. Weren't you here the entire time? Putting the shiny luck and stuff? But alright, see you, man. Let's get Kyurem on first. What am I doing here? Yeah, let's go into Kyurem. We'll put it on for 20 minutes. Pop the daily. Dude, this is going to be like... I honestly don't know how I'm going to hold this umbrella today. It's like taking all of my might to hold on to this stupid thing. Life was peak with the pass trick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They've made the game. If there's anything that helps you in this game, they will fix it and patch it so fast. It's not even funny. That's just Pokemon Go for you. It's just run by complete idiots, but they know they have everyone invested emotionally and physically into their accounts. But if the company was run by non-idiots, it would be so much better, man. If anyone else was running the company, it would be great. I know that it's got bought by Scopely, but do we notice any changes at all? Not really. Harvest has hopped in, boom, shiny Regice. Yeah, that was cool, man. Honestly, my luck, I said before, has been so bad. It is like, I haven't had a shiny from a raid in 3 weeks. So I kind of just, you know, put my pass in and accept my fate. So that was kind of cool. I'd already like given up on expecting that was going to be shiny at all. But it did. YouTube censoring you? What would they do? Well, let's see if we get some birds on the way into Bird Park. I am not sure I was going to go with how windy it's going to be in there. I think we're supposed to have, yeah, like 50 or 60k winds today with the rain and stuff. So the thing is, if it was just wind, I wouldn't care. It's holding on to an umbrella because it kind of cups the wind in there, which is very not nice. Yeah, good luck, Rail. Hopefully, I'm sure it will go well, man. I'm definitely sure it will. Also, the Catch 500 is my party challenge thing, or my, whatever, the weekly challenge. I usually get on those so much, but it's been a bit of an off week for me anyways. You're going to try to be a member soon. I mean, it's all up to you, man. Obviously, I appreciate the support, but you don't got to do that. The streams are free, right? Streams are literally free. The bulk of what's available on the channel is free, right? So, just being here is enough, man. Also, the Graveyard. How long stream running already? Almost 30 minutes. which I'm not gonna lie, with this weather right now, feels like I've been live for 4.5 hours. If I'm being completely honest, oh my god. I cannot believe how ridiculous the weather is right now. This umbrella is smacking me in the face every 2 seconds. And trying to read chat is very tough. So Viper. SDK, what's up, man? Also, there's usually power spots all along here that they removed. Like, they come back, right? Like, they come back all the time, they put in new ones to get rid of other ones. But it's stupid that now that I actually care about doing Dynamax, they took away all the ones on this strip. So, yeah. Thanks for lifting my mood a little bit today. Had an awful day. Stream's the best, this Channy. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, hopefully it helped in some kind of way. I'm just trying to do my thing as we always do. I'm hoping I would be in a way better mood if we could just get the weather to be a tiny bit better here. I hate to complain about it so much, but this is one of the toughest days to manage I think I've ever had with this umbrella. This is just insane. Like, the wind is very infuriating. Been catching like crazy, beating lunch. I don't think I've been helping very much in mine. I didn't catch anything until this stream. I'm catching up. I was gonna say, I didn't catch literally anything from last night until now. Just been doing so many other things, man. Christic, what's up? Got a Shinto from research? What Shinto did you get? Someone's got a lock-up Rayquaza already? Want a Shiny Shadow Snorlax? Yeah, I've been doing them again now, Jay. Now they can be shiny, which is so painful because they just suck to do. Oh my god, how am I gonna manage today? I'm like not even kidding you. I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna give up and drive. It's that bad of wind. Like, there's almost no way I can possibly do this today. What's up, Seal? Because yeah, what happens is the wind kind of comes under the umbrella, so it goes to rip it out of my hands, but I'm also holding my chat phone with the same umbrella hand and trying to use my thumb from that same hand to quick catch. So when it gets jerked out of my hand every 3 seconds, it's like, oh my god. I'm about to start swearing at this thing soon. Have you been doing Regice battles? Have I been? Yeah, I just got a shiny one, actually. Got a shiny one today. Got a shiny ball toy as well, which is cool. I mean, that's better shiny luck that I've had in 2 weeks already today. So that's good. Stupid carp won't shine. Yeah, it's been tough to get, hasn't it? It's definitely been a tough one to get. Yo, John with 18 months says, when did this happen? It's been so long now. I'm losing track. Dude, thank you so much for 18 months, man. We're coming up on that remote trade, too. I did see that, but show some love for John. Keeping us rocking and rolling here. One of our first ever members from the very start. Thanks for being here, man. Truly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, yo, I might have to just get rained on for a couple hours and put this umbrella down somewhere. I might have to hide it in the bush. Because, yo, I'm about to lose it. Like, I'm flat out about to lose this thing. And I don't really know where to put it. That's not good. Baltoy is supposed to be named Baltoys. He's not being named anything today on account of limited hand movement and limited care for it. What's up, Houndoom? Yeah, I might try to stash this umbrella, I think, in a bush. I'll come get it later and we'll just get soaked. Because, yo, if I get smacked in the face by this thing one more time, I'm actually going to lose it. But Houndoom, how we been, man? No luck yet, says Max. Yeah, we got some luck. I just got finished showing less than 20 seconds ago. Got 2 shinies today on the day. It's been pretty good. Did I hear ball toys? That's what I read, yeah. That's what I was reading before. Let's see, what do you got for us? Psychics? Nah. Could be a Ralt, but I'm trying to keep walking at all costs right now. It is such not a good day. In hindsight, if I could have seen how bad the weather was going to be today, I definitely would not have done this. I'm having fun in game, but oh my god, like, this is like the most annoying weather grind I've had in my entire life, I think. Hey Toad, what's up? Shiny Regice in the first raid, nice. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I like when they have legendaries, because the Dynamax usually is kind of like, you just do it because it's free particles, and they're like, oh, here's, you know, Dynamax Weedle or Caterpie or like something stupid like that. So it is nice to have the legendary ones that you actually kind of care about, right? It doesn't matter what legendary it is, I'm always going after them. Like the one up here we will stop and take down. I'm going to look for a place to stash my umbrella to, so that I don't completely lose all of my sanity. Give that guy a spin. Hopefully some of the Pokestops I nominated today go through. I nominated a bunch. Trying to get some new gyms in my area. And there's some really good submissions I had. So we'll see if the people that review the stops decide to do the right thing or not. 51% is aight. 72 from Keto. Yeah, it's okay. Warm weather's coming. You're on the final stretch. I'm not so sure, man. I mean, it's almost April here and it's -8 with snow, so I don't know. In theory, it should be. It should be soon, but like it is. Yeah, it's a rough day here, man. All right, if you want to hop in, do your thing, let's get it. Forgot to mention that I leveled up to level 72. Nice. This pouring rain was worth it, though. Yeah, dude, that's the worst part about like this game in certain countries. If you play this game in certain areas, it's just going to be always an uphill battle with the weather. The good part about Canada, if you can think there's any, is that we do have warm weather for 2.5 months of the year, so that makes it worth it. Also, we got a spoofer in here too. That's great. Spoofer guy's following us. Stupid groundhog had to see his dang shadow. I know. Dynamax was super fun as a rural player that can't do raids. Yeah, I was gonna say the Dynamax spots seem to come and go at like random times, and sometimes they can all leave at once. How is it still that cold? Yeah, dude, Jay, I don't know. Like it is. Yeah. If there was any way that I could not live in Canada, I would. But again, we've went over this before. Once Canada has you, you're trapped here, unless I get some job in some other country. But yeah, man, Canada's rough. Slaps the spoofer with a Pokeball. Bonk all the spoofers. Dude, that guy's been following me around in game for like, what, a couple months now in this area because he didn't want to be a member. So he's glued to the streams, watching them every day, but the 13 pennies per day to make sure I can do this was just not in the budget. He'd rather just spoof around. Shout out to that guy. He's probably a great dude. Wish Dynamax Cranidos was here. Yeah, Dynamax Cranidos would be awesome. Kind of surprised we haven't got it yet. There's no straight up like rock types other than like, I guess Roggenrola, right? Roggenrola, Omanyte, I guess, is, yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing that's like a good rock type though. I know Roggenrola is decent, but Cranidos would be way better. Where am I going for GoFest? Chicago. Yo, Keto with the 7 months is lucky number 7. Thanks for 7 months support, man. Really appreciate that. Show some love for Keto. Thank you guys, all the members here for keeping us rocking and rolling, keeping us doing what we're doing for as long as we have been. Want to say nasty things to the spoofer, but I'll hold back. I just mean, it is crazy. And they only come and do stuff like this when we have limited spots. So Dynamax, you can only have 4 players. That's when this Alec account comes out, and then they're going to switch to the Zoro one when they run out of particles or whatever. It's just sad, man. They've been reported like dozens of times, and Pokemon Go is just a brain-dead company, right? So they don't care. You can give them evidence of stuff, and they're like, oh, well, that would require effort, so we don't want to do that. Can I win these if I don't have the dogs? Yeah, you can. Fighting types would be good. Machamp would be pretty good. I could also use fire types, Charizard, Cinderace. So fire, steel, or fighting are going to be your best friends. You can definitely still win without that, especially max mushrooms too. Fun fact about Roggenrola is number 524 is my birthday mon. Oh, okay, nice. That's cool. I was like, wait, what do you mean birthday mon? I got you now. Percy says, it's me from the previous 4 streams. What's up, man? No birds yet. No, I've just been doing raids mainly. Just did a bunch of raids so far. I am hunting birds though. I like at the current time. It stopped for a battle here. Toad says I'm having problems regarding my membership. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you don't want to renew it, thanks for letting me know, Toad. Hello, humans. It's me. What's up? Dynamax Ditto should exist. Maybe it will. I mean, we don't really get straight up Ditto encounters that often. Usually, obviously, it's, you know, transforming from stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we will. Would be cool. But yeah, you see, these aren't really tough battles to bring down with the dogs, but they're going to take some time. Like, they're not a 3-second battle or anything like that. They're definitely, you got to max the 3 to 4 times regardless. Maybe with max mushrooms, you could speed it up, but I wouldn't recommend using them. Unless you need to. Like, if you got dogs and you're winning, the time is just time. Stoked for next month. So much craziness going on. Yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff. I mean, for me, I'm always just looking for candies and IVs. I know a lot of players are kind of bummed that they're bringing back the same raid bosses with no backgrounds. But for me, I'm still going to raid them for sure. How much total XP? Around 700 million, I think. I don't focus on it really anymore. I don't pop eggs or anything, usually. But yeah, we're around 700 mil, I think. Regi's probably my favorite, says Neptune. What's up, man? Anton says, excited for Go Fest? Me too. Yeah, me too, man. It's going to be fun. I'm sick. Can't get my shiny Keldeo because I'm missing Sigilif. Oh, dang. That sucks. I was going to say, yeah, it won't be for a while. If I see it at Go Fest, I can give you one, but that's like ages away now. Figure you're level 80? Yeah, I've been level 80 since January, I think. All right, Regice is down. Can we go back to back? Also, there's no like leaves left in the bushes, and I need to hide this umbrella somewhere, but I don't know where. So that's like my biggest problem in life. We're gonna find a ample bush. I'm excited to grind candies for the fellas. Yeah, exactly. The primal's right, and if you get a hundo, it's still amazing. All right, come on. No back-to-back 1720. Tiger, what's up, man? Rampardos, shiny luck. I do love Rampardos. It's a Pokemon I forget about all the time. There we go. I'm finally earning my keep in this challenge. I felt bad. I literally did nothing last night. It was just Nick and Jordan and Aaron carrying the load, but we'll put in our shift now. Hey, Soapy, what's up, man? Regidrago's my favorite Reggie? Yeah, I think me too, actually. I don't know. Regidrago, I just like the little, like, Charizard head or whatever that's supposed to be. It's pretty sweet. Also, in between events like this, Laleep, kind of cool, is going to say, you can find a lot of, like, random spawns. Every now and then I find, like, Gardevoirs and Gengars and stuff like that, so that's cool. Spotlight Hour, I don't know if it comes back today. I don't think so. There's no event, as far as I know, until, like, the 31st or something like that, which I'm kind of okay with, because here's my thinking. Would you rather be trapped in a bug-out event for 2 weeks, or have no event and have a chance to actually get decent spawns? There's no shiny boost anyways on stuff, so I think I'd rather have no event than a bad event, if that makes sense. And I'm not usually one to call out straight-up bad events, but dude, the last couple have been hard to love, man. They've really been hard to see a bright side to. You like Regigigas? I like Reggie. I mean, all the Reggies have good shinies. I'm just not a big Reggie guy. I don't know. Maybe I had to, like, grow up playing the Gen 4 games or whatever, but not a big Regito guy. Can you still get legendaries in the wild? The Galarian Birds, but not, like, you know, random Groudons and stuff anymore, unfortunately. The Bug-O Pass is kind of nice. Yeah, I like the Go Passes are fine. The event left some to desire, I would say, though. Still got Nidoran here, too. Shiny Kecleon. Yeah, that's the one from Pace. He's going to be best buddied today. It's been a long time. I've had a lot going on the last week or so, so we've been slacking on him, but he will be best buddy today, which is nice. Upcoming event where there's Wiglet and a little spawn, you might get the shiny. Oh, cool. There we go. Something to look forward to is nice in the game. I feel like the game sometimes does such a good job that we're, like, overwhelmed and can't even handle how many things are going on. And by contrast, the game sometimes does such a bad job that you're like, yo, is it ever going to get good again, you know? I don't know. There's always something to do, you know, you can always hunt birds, you can always focus on trades, or if you're into PvP or whatever. But it really is nice when there's events that make you want to grind. You don't have to push yourself to grind, they make you want to do it, right? That's what we're here for. Event sucks, 0 shiny Wurmples? Typical bug-out event? Kind of, though. I mean, other years we've had shiny boosts on things. You know, if the new thing we're going for is Sizzlipede, put it in field research. Make it a 1 in 64. Now there's a Shundo hunt, you know? Oh, good IVs, good shiny raid. You're putting that thing in the wild off of lures? What's their plan? Hopefully people hang out at a cafe for 6 hours luring stops so they can get 13 Sizzlipedes with bad IVs. You know, it's like, I don't know. I don't think they put enough thought into the last events. I really don't. Alright, let's see what this one has. I gotta put on, I'm Leroy, he's Leroy behind the camera. Took me a second for that one. Birds need to spawn. They do. My hometown man, Leroy. It's actually from your hometown lunch? Hard to tell. Hope you had your 15 seconds of fun. Someone remind me, I was going to say to put on Dialga after. I actually had a dream last night that I was streaming, and Dialga ran out like 5 seconds into our bird hunt, and I was just like, not happy at all. Let's not have that happen. Shane, thanks for being a member again, man. Appreciate you, dude. I hope you've been well, Shane. Make sure you guys show some big love for Cheyenne. He always loves when I call him that. Warplane, what's up, dude? Alright, Mankey is down. I'm still doing all these stupid grunts just because they can be shiny now, right? So, Shiny Shadow Annihilate would be pretty cool. And it's not a mint monkey. And apparently I can't even throw at him. Great. Thanks, Mankey. That's awesome. Well, let's get the Blitzel and then I'll check. Do you like the new shiny odds? Do I like the shinies being really tough to get and never getting them? No. No, it's fun when I do get them. I'd prefer them being good odds. I don't know. It would be a lot different if they actually boosted, like, other things like they said they were going to. In theory, they said that raids are boosted now, and eggs and stuff. I don't think I've hatched an egg all season that was shiny. So, I don't know. Shiny Shadow Ghastly too, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool to get that. There's a bunch of them. How can I help you with the Regice? I don't know. I don't think I usually go into stores or people be like, yo, how can you help me? Just like kind of a weird thing to say. But you can help yourself. You can just go on Google and use your brain to think of some strategies. It's always good. Got the Electabuzz. What's this going to give us? Meowth is a 306. You've been slacking on the weekly challenge? Yeah, me too. I'm just catching up now, finally. They are boosted? Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say, maybe they increased the odds from 1 in 500 to 1 in 400 or something for eggs. I've hatched a decent amount of eggs recently, man. And especially, like, I know they wouldn't boost, like, 5-star raids. Those are as boosted as they're going to get, but 3 stars and stuff should be, you'd think 1 in 64. You woke up and Ashley caught 200. Dang. Ashley been grinding. Shiny Shadow Thundurus. Nice. I debated that, because it would be rare, right? No one else really has those yet. I just didn't want to use the Rocket Radar, because if you don't get it, you just get a regular Thundurus. It's kind of like, eh. Tried the Discord, but I get one person every time. Yeah, like I said, the Discord's not like a service that guarantees you raids. It still takes some foresight on your end, right? You gotta organize the stuff. Anyways, there's a couple of raids up here we can do. I think we will do those. 67 likes. There we go. That's better than none. Is it Tapu Lele? Oh, okay, that's scrolling up reading that one. Do I like Wooper? Yeah, I'm not the biggest Wooper fan, but I think Wooper's a cool shiny. They're actually both pretty nice. Like, the Paldean one, although I don't like Clodsire as much, it's pretty cool. And then, of course, the classic one here. Gen 2 was huge for me. Like, growing up on Gen 1, when Gen 2 came out, I was, like, mind blown that there could be more Pokemon. So I'm always going to like a lot of, like, the early Gen 2 mons. I guess we'll do this stupid Latias up here. Even though they're just... At this point, they're killing me to do these raids. Claude makes me want to break something in Great League. I just don't love the design of Clodsire. It's pretty useful. Like, yeah, definitely Great League is pretty good, but... I don't know. I like Quagsire better. I like the Johto family. Gen 9. Sorry to the Gen 9 kids up in here, but Gen 9 kind of sucks overall. Like, there's very few mons from Gen 9 that I actually think are good. If you compare Gen 9 to every other generation, it is hands down the weakest. BT as a kid, there's more than 151 mons. Laddie daddy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of worried for Gen 10 too, because the Gen 10 starters, in my opinion, look brutal. And I thought that Gen 9 was bad. I think Gen 10 is going to be rough. After Gen 6, everything's at. Oh, they definitely get worse as they progress. Yeah, I would have to say, like, I know that sounds like a biased Unk statement, liking Gen 1 and stuff, but dude, Gen 9, there's some cool Pokemon, but there's mainly just filler, I think. Shiny Toedscruel or whatever, it's amazing though. Yeah, there's some good ones. About to claim Raikou, good luck, man. Best of luck. The Pomeranian Gen 10 starter's cute. I think they're okay. I just mean, if you I looked at this randomly last night. It was like a suggested post or something like that. Anyways, it shows all the gens of starters. All the waters, all the fires, all the grass over the 10 generations. And if you look at how good some of the starter lines are and where we've got with Pokemon, it's... I don't know. I don't think it's been trending in a great direction. And the crazy thing is, apparently, historically speaking, it is like, oh, this is what AI said about it anyways, but that Gen 2 is the most unpopular starters of all time. And I thought there's no possible way. Of course, you know, I like Totodile the best, but how are they going to say Gen 2 is the worst starters? I refuse to believe that, actually. And apparently it's like a thing that like the internet has decided on that Gen 2 is the weakest, but I don't know. You get the shiny Raikou from the past? Nice. Grass starter and the red Angry Bird. But green, yeah, I was going to say, that's what I thought too. Kind of Angry Birds-esque. Do you hear about end-to-end encryption for everything? For what, for Pokemon Go? Shiny Bottle Capital 96, cool. Regice is Are you saving Pokemon in your research tab? Or is there no point because it's no spotlight hours? No, I still save them in the research tab. It's good to have Pokemon around to complete quests, and sometimes I'll just, you know, be at home or don't have spawns when I want to catch stuff, so I usually do keep a fairly healthy stack. Every now and then I'll go clean it out. Don't hate on your boy. You like Clodsire? For any social media app owned by Meta. I love Cinda personally. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they would be like... I know everyone's got a different opinion, but there are some pretty weak starters, man. Like, I would say Gen 6, 7, 8, all pretty bad. Obviously, Gen 9, I think, is the worst they've ever done, in my opinion. But yeah, saying Gen 2 is the worst is crazy. Gen 5 starters, never your cup of tea. Yeah, I don't know. I was very surprised. Like, I was just curious to know what they would say is the worst. And apparently, the internet seems to think Gen 2, which again, AI is wrong about everything, man. That's probably like one Reddit post that it's like, oh, that's the answer. Michael's back, what's up? Cough, Turtwig? Turtwig is a good shiny, but the Gen 4, I don't know. It's not the worst, but I'm not a huge Gen 4 starter guy. Let's see what happens. 2381, more than 100 off the hundo. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe it'll shine. At this point, I kind of don't want to hit this shiny unless we get a purifiable one again, because, yeah. But, all right, we got our wish. Just a regular airplane. Dude, these laddie raids, they are something else. We have snowy weather boost in game, which is indicative of how it is in real life. Yay! Canada's helping. Dude, weather in Canada is just... I literally wake up every day with like this thought to myself of like, how it's like a fever dream living in Canada. Why would anyone live here? It is like one of the most expensive countries in the world to have bad weather in. It's pretty wild. You'd think that it would be like a dirt cheap place to live on account of the suffering, but it's the opposite. You love Typhlosion? Typhlosion's cool. I don't know if I love it, but I definitely like it. Of course, I'm biased with the Totodile family. Just a regular airplane? Well, that's what he is. He's nothing special. He's just a regular plane. Yo, I wonder if I can fold this stupid umbrella down. I'm just gonna get rained on, man. I don't think I can handle anymore being hit in the face by an umbrella today. Like, it was cool at first, you know? It was like all chill. But like now it's not chill. Alright, well, there we go. That's much better. There we go. That rain hitting me in the face. This is better. We made things better. It improved. I'm not sure how I'm gonna hold both my phones now, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Dude, it only happens with bad weather when I'm far away from my truck, so I can't tuck all this stuff back in there. Typhlosion. Is it illegal if I make an alt account to get more checks on Sleepy Snorlax? Yeah, but people do it all the time. Like, I don't know. I have some friends that, like, they mainly play on one account, but, like, for raid days, they'll have, like, 5 accounts they play on. I don't know. It's too time-consuming for me, but if you want to, go for it. I don't think really anyone cares. A lot of people do it for trading, too. Just get XL candies or Luckies or whatever. But yeah, let's go do the Zama up this way. Zama and I guess a Regice. I'm gonna see if I can somehow jam this umbrella in my bag. It's like a 3-foot long umbrella. You and your 69 accounts on raid day? Yeah, I guess if you want to, like, it's just kind of a lot to be able to play on that many accounts at the same time. Definitely not my cup of tea anyways. It depends though. If you didn't have enough friends to beat it, that's kind of why I understand like why people do it for like shadow raid days back in the day. Favorite starter, Totodile. Definitely the Totodile. Completed the Kanto Dex, nice. With the Mewtwo coming back. Yeah, I'm still a little bit shocked they did that. Like, knowing Niantic, I'm kind of shocked they didn't make that paid. Have you seen the dude in Japan that has like 12 phones? Yeah, I've seen a few people with those boards. When I was in LA, I saw that too. There was like a woman that had like, it was almost like one of those tables that you would eat off of, but for phones. And she was like curveballing like 5 at the same time. Creations, what's up? Shinies today? Yeah. Got a couple of them, Baltoy and a Regice. It's been alright. Been not too bad. We're gonna go do this raid up this way though. And tomorrow's raid hour for, is it Regice? Because we had Zama, right? No, it's not Regice. Regileckie's what I mean. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't focus on any of them too much though, Jay. You know, if I had like that many phones, it would just be like a huge pain to catch in general. You wouldn't be actually focusing on good throws. And if you are, it would take you all day to do. So yeah, sounds terrible. Mr. Venonat. What's up, Zoe? Alright. Let's hop in on this guy here. If you want to snipe your thing, I'm going to take a second to see if I can jam this umbrella somewhere, man. Carrying this under my arm is... This has been such a rotten day logistically for this. See if I can do something with it. Patience is running very low for it. Yes, Tony, hop in the Discord. How do you have so much Stardust? Just playing the game. There's no secret hack. You just gotta play the game, catch everything you see. That's your best way to do it. Dude, how do I... This umbrella is literally, if I put it on the ground, it comes up to my belly button. It's that tall. Bet streamer doesn't have a Pokemon on his account? No, he doesn't. He has Digimans instead. I think we're out of luck with this stupid umbrella, man. 4 of us in here, nice. Yeah, I can't believe, I mean, I should know because that's kind of how life in Canada goes, but literally driving here, I'm like, oh, it's kind of sunny out today. Might have some half-decent weather, you know, might be completely fine. You get here, it's just a complete snowstorm for the 8th month in a row. We started getting snow in October. It's almost April, and like, the forecast for the next couple of weeks is still gonna snow. Okay, let's see if I can do that. Dude, my umbrella is sticking out of my bag like 3.5 feet. At least I don't have to carry it, though. I'm full of cold and snows. I am full of cold and the snows due in an hour. Oh, dang. Yeah, I mean, I feel ya. It's too much. If you get snow for like a few months of the year, it's okay, but having it this much... I don't know if there's been a year that I've ever been this fed up with the weather before. Was getting some yard work done. The pollen's bad. Yeah, pollen sucks, but I'll take pollen over snow any day. I wish I had a problem of getting sunburn and bug bites right now. I would trade it for that. Jeremy with 4 months is sending Schnundo luck. Thank you very much for 4 months, man. Appreciate the ongoing support, dude. Show some love for Jeremy. I hope you've been well. The pollen's suffocating me. They call it hay fever here. I don't know if that's a thing or not there, but people that have really bad pollen allergies always call it hay fever. Allergies are suffering, says Rachel. That's like a thing too that feels weird that you almost like develop with time. I never used to have allergies to stuff. And then, yeah, maybe like a few years ago, I start getting like in the spring and stuff. Almost feels like you're sick. Oh yeah, gas. How much is gas in your area? Not good. The equivalent for you guys in the States of $10-ish a gallon. It goes up like literally 15 cents every day. Canada's like, well, there's wars happening in countries that you're not involved in, so gas has to cost more money, which is great. It was already too cheap here when it was like $9 a gallon, so 10's fine. Spring was so bad for allergies, that's crazy. Oh, Neptune, you guys have no, like, I've explained it to a few friends. The fact that anyone can, like, afford to live or eat in Canada is like a statistical anomaly. Like, Canada's, there's 0% chance it can keep going this way and, like, be a country for much longer financially. There's no possible way. At least yours is per gallon. In the UK, it's per liter. Yeah, it is in liters here too, but I know that most people in the chat know it's roughly 4 liters per gallon. So yeah, that's why I always compare it that way, but it's insane. Am I walking or in a car? I'm walking. I am walking. Watch everyone buy electric cars now. The thing is, in Canada, you really couldn't. I mean, it's certain parts maybe, but if I didn't have a large vehicle in my area, I wouldn't be able to travel in the wintertime. Might just run into a forest and live there at this point, says Callie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's nuts. Like, people that I know that work, like, good jobs here live very, very modestly. And if you heard even the salaries of what people make here, you'd be like, oh, they're probably rich. And it's like, no, instead they're worried about, like, you know, if they can afford to eat toast with every meal type deal. I'm not even kidding you. It's crazy. Canada's just not in a good spot. It sucks. Canada used to be great. I think Canada used to be one of the best countries in the entire world, and it's slowly on its way to, yeah, I don't know. No, I don't want to get into this. There's enough sadness in the world, but yeah, Canada's rough. Living on a farm isn't a bad idea. It'd be tough. Dude, people think living on a farm would be great. I'm sure it would for certain things, but dude, you gotta be, like, tough as nails to be a farmer. I used to know some dudes I played hockey with that, like, grew up on farms, and they're, like, getting up at, like, 4 in the morning, like, doing stuff with animals and, like, hauling super heavy stuff all the time, like, literally tough as nails. Move down Banzuki's way? You can't. Canada, you cannot move out of Canada unless you have a visa, which is pretty much telling you that you have a job that Americans can't do. So they got you because they know no one wants to live here otherwise. Evie says, how was the grind gone today? March 3rd, 23rd, 2026? It's been okay. Why don't you move to the States? Gotta finish saying that. Those farmers are built different. Yeah, dude, they honestly are. Like, people that don't even look strong, they're into farming, are, like, tough as nails. What do we got, Zama? 2175's decent. How's your Rayquaza flying so high? I don't know. He likes it up there. He preferred to fly that way. Be pink, maybe? Of course. Of course, Zama. That's great. Get a pack BT and garlic in my suitcase. They can come with me. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Dude, honestly, like, I always say this. People now, when they talk to me about, like, living in Canada, they're like, oh, yeah, you gotta leave. You know, you gotta live somewhere else. When I was growing up, dude, you could work part-time at Foot Locker as an adult and probably have a house. And now I know people that are like, oh, you know, my wife's a veterinarian and they're going to school for, like, business stuff. And they're like, yeah, we're really excited to maybe run the air conditioning a few times this year. It's insane, man. Like, Canada used to be such a great country to live in. I mean, I don't want to say it's not now, but financially it's not. I think there's, like, all kinds of stuff on the radio comparing, like, the quality of what living is here to other countries and stuff, and it's not what you think. I had a lot of friends that moved here from other places. They moved here from various countries, and the hope was, you know, you come here and have a better life. And a lot of them say, they're like, dude, I had more money before I moved here. And they're coming from places that, you know, you wouldn't expect that to be the case. Weather can't make up its mind here. Beautiful country. The views are incredible. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's lots of... That's not even up for debate. It's beautiful countryside. But to live here full time, you know, year round is... I don't know. Not for everyone. It used to be, but not anymore. You found a small bird today? Like small CP? It was 72 yesterday, it's 45 today. It's been straight pretty much just cold here since. And we're going down to like -10, -15 at night. Which is great. I'm going to do this Reggie while I'm here too. Got the blue-green owl finally. It took so long. Blue-green owl. The Rowlet? Rachel's ready to load up with 3 Shundos in Chicago, probably. Hopefully she can keep that going. That's cool if you get Shundos at in-person events. Even more special, right? All right, hop on in if you want to do your thing. Let's get it. We're making it work for now. Husband's waged enough. The kids are thriving the way that indoor decision. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Canada's... I mean, people do make it work. But do the average people, you know, working two jobs and stuff get by very well? Probably not. All right, there we go. We have Spoofer Zorro in there. And then the rest of us. I just told you guys that would be their next account when they ran out of particles. They're just literally watching the stream. Watching the stream all day for their own gain, which is perfect. 2 legendaries today. What'd you get, Harrison? I genuinely cannot believe I was hearing on these lives that, yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, she got the 2 Shundos in 2 minutes, I think, because it was back-to-back trades, so I don't know what the odds would be on that. I guess technically, I think, because I recently looked into it for a trade that me and Luis had. I think it's technically she got up around a 1 in 4,096 chance of having 2 trades land on the 1 in 64, because 64 times 64, right? But still, that's crazy odds. El Zorro, yeah, he sucks. It's like 1 in 4 million. Zorro has the joystick. Yeah, he came in here a long time ago and didn't want to be a member. So instead, he follows me around for months. So he's been really, you know, he's sitting on a pile of gems at home, though. He's been saving 13 pennies per day. So who's an idiot now, you know? Why would he support someone that he likes to watch every day? That's just silly. Then she pulled the background Shundo. Yeah, she got actually 3 background Shundos. And then 1 regular one, I think, in a week. I know, so of the 4, I think 3 of them had backgrounds. I think one of them wasn't eligible to have one or something, though. No, it was the Hone Edge didn't have. I don't know. You could ask her. She's here. I won't speak for her. She would know. 1 in 64 for, yeah, so lucky trades, because the floor is 12, 12, 12. So 1 in 64 chance. So yeah, hitting 1 in 64 twice, 64 times 64 is 496. I believe that would be the odds of getting that, which is still wild, man. Like there's a reason you don't see that all the time. All right, sounds good, Channy. Thanks for hanging out today. Have a good night. Hopefully see you on the next one. And hopefully we get ourselves another Regito. Or a bird. We haven't really hunted the birds too much today. I've been walking, right? But we're pretty much just doing like raids. Pretty much just been going raid to raid. What's up, Clip? In LA, I did get the 2 back-to-back that became Shundos. Background Yveltal and Hone Edge. Oh, that one had it too. Okay. Raikou and Articuno is what I found. Need what Rachel has? Chances I'll be there. Sounds good. I look forward to it. I've still been hunting, man. For those that maybe care, I've still been hunting Charmander on Fire Red. I'm over 70 hours into shiny checking, man. At this point, like, I know it sounds like such a silly waste of your life, and it is, but like I can't give up on that because it just seems like that's way worse to not get it after that kind of checks. It's wild, man. Yo, Rev with 14 months is Shundo Luck BT. Yesterday I pulled a Shundo Zacian. Wow. Dude, thank you so much for 14 months, man. Really, really appreciate that. And congrats on your Shundo Zacian. That's huge. Wow. Must be from a trade, right? I'm gathering. Oh, also, I fainted? Oh, it's because we have a spoofer in here. That's why we're going to lose. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, let me walk back there. Yo, that's so annoying. All right, let's go. But that's one of these moments where I want to hit end and go home. Dude, spoofer guy, don't join. Okay, we had Raid Boss in there, and I think Ashley. That is so annoying, man. All right. Okay. Oh, ooh, who got in here? Yeah, now there's the wrong lobby. Dude, that's a mess. We gotta get Ashley in here. Don't snipe me if you can. Ashley's got to get in here. She lost a pass. Also, 12K gives us. So land it, cool. All right, let's run it back. Again, don't snipe unless you're Raid Boss or Ashley. I wish I could private these lobbies so bad, man. So annoying. I'm not that... Wait, what? What does that say? Dude, this Zoro guy's such an idiot. I literally just want to hit end for the day. That's so annoying. Yeah, please stop sniping it if you're not named Ashley or Raid Boss. So I'm just going to sit here and spend the entire day trying to reset this up now, because this stupid spoofing guy that we report all the time. Okay, let's try it again. I'm pretty sure that's who was in here. I'm like 99% sure. If needed, you could turn off friends list sniping. Yeah. Well, if Raid Boss and Ashley get it now, that'd be great. No, okay, well... I don't know what's happening here, guys, but... It's obviously not working, so just stop doing what you're doing until we do this. Because I don't want Ashley to lose a pass, right? That's... Unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's who was in here, is Raid Boss and Ashley. Need the Iceman? Yeah, maybe if anyone can let me know who was in here. Okay, well, we're just going to keep having to set this up again. Oh, man. I want to not do this. Okay, well, let's try it one more time. Because, yeah, I'm trying my very best to make sure that no one loses their pass here. It has to be the same people, right? Has to be the exact same people, or else people are going to lose their raid passes. Okay, let's see what happens. Because, yeah, if it's other raids, I don't care, right? If no one lost a pass, it'd be fine, but... Can on this one, Jessamon, we're trying to get the same people back in. We just failed the raid. So we're trying to have people not lose their passes. Okay, let me go and scroll back in here to see who was in here, just in case I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Ashley, though, but let me go look. Spend our day looking to see who this was. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it looks like Ashley and Raid Boss, so... Again, after I can get whoever into the next ones, right? Whoever's in the friends list, but we gotta make sure people don't lose their passes, so... Okay, let's... It was Ashley and Raid Boss? Yeah, that's what I thought. They're gonna bring dog forums this year? Dog forums. You mean like the crown forums? What's up, Valor King? Not much, man. We're trying to re-lobby. Dude, these like Dynamax raids are so annoying. If you guys lose, getting the same people in is like way tough for no reason at all. She's offline. I just mean she was in here, so I don't know. Not too sure. Ashley, if you're in the house, let me know, because I'm trying to re-lobby them and stuff. I just don't know if you want to do it still or not. What's up, Scotty? How you doing, man? Ominous, good to see you. Been in here for 5 seconds. People on their BS? No, just because there's a spoofer guy that brought in, like, garbage counters. We lost the raid, and now I'm trying to get people that I know back in the raids that don't lose their raid passes, right? I'm going to re-lobby it one more time, man, because I don't see Ashley in here. So if we don't get Ashley, I'm just going to have to move on from it, because I'm no longer having too much fun playing this today. We've been here for 15 minutes doing this raid, man, so pretty easygoing guy, but this is just a waste of my life right now. It's because the spoofer, man. Don't get me wrong. There's no one else did anything wrong. Spoofer is just an idiot. Any hundos or shinies? Got 2 shinies in the day, yeah. Got a shiny Regice, and we also got a ball toy. But yeah, and we'll just yeah, set it up this time, and whatever it is. So we can run it. Hope the spoofer steps on Legos. I mean, I don't usually care that much, but like, this is just such a waste of time. Like, it's a snowstorm. I'm standing outside and to do this. And people losing passes, right? So very not smart. Not fun for anyone. Were the IVs good? No, not really. All right, we're just going to run this then. I tried. I tried to re-lobby it 15 times. But anyways, let's do this. Try to get back to having some fun. Because, yeah, again, I don't mind resetting them up and stuff, but, like, man, that's annoying. G-Max Pikachu worth going after? For dust, yeah. For the dust, it definitely is, because you're still going to get the same dust you get for any other G-Max, right? It's not going to be useful, though. I can't see G-Max Pikachu being a good counter for anything. At least the spoofer's out, yeah. My first ever back-to-back Dynamax shiny, both Regice. Both terrible. Still sick, though. Back-to-back shinies, great. Hope you get a Shundo like Entei. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Maybe, you never know. Alright, this one should be smooth. Yeah, I was like, I looked over, I was like, how do we just faint? And then I realized we had that spoofer guy that's been following us all day, so... This raid's tough? Not really. As long as everyone uses, like, good counters, it's usually pretty easy. Like, honestly, we haven't failed the Dynamax Legendary raid going back to, like... Dude, I can't even tell you. I don't even know. That's why I was, like, kind of shocked. I'm like, what just happened in this one? But it should be okay. Hey, what's up, Kay? Can't private these? No. How you doing, Kay? Went to my local university, got 2. That's why I didn't join Regice. Burden with my junkie team. No, I mean, like, it's not even that. So here's the thing. If you're using either Machamp, any form of Machamp, the Dynamax, G-Max is better, or you have a Fire-type Charizard or Cinderace, or, of course, the dogs. I mean, those are the best counters, fighting fire and what am I trying to say here? Either way, you know what I mean. You're going to want to use those in Steel. So it's not like a really hard raid to do. It's just these spoofer accounts that have been sniping in here. They're trying to, like, get shinies to sell them on eBay and, like, stupid stuff like that, right? So they jump in with, like, Sobble because they're, you know, not smart. So that's why we failed that. That's what I'm trying to say. Tried Regice 2 times. Absolutely horrible. I feel like the Kalos Tour Mega Raids where no one did their job. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, here's the other thing you could do, too. If you don't have good counters, you could always be the tank or the healer, right? Have Chanseys and Blissies, well, I guess Blissies, and heal the team up and stuff and put shields on. So that's another way to do it, because then if your team has good counters, they can attack. There's lots of different ways to win these. My team would be Metagross, Blissey, and Machamp. Yeah, that's what I mean. That'd be fine, Rail. That'd be completely fine, as long as they have steel moves, steel fighting moves, and then maybe get like a max level shield or whatever on Blissey. But yeah, it is a bit of a tank, more than I thought it would be. Like, they seem to mess with Dynamax a little bit, where certain ones of them have more bulk than they seem to, like they should. Like, even with the G-Max, remember Butterfree? G-Max Butterfree was one of the tankiest raid bosses for no reason. So I think that they do mess with their stats a little bit and sometimes make them a little bit harder than they have to be. Who's even using eBay? Well, apparently it's a... Dude, again, don't do this. You'll get banned. But what spoofers do is they'll get shinies and then they put them on accounts and sell the accounts on eBay. So that's why people are hell-bent on, you know, getting these shinies on accounts that are level 12 and stuff. It's for that exact reason. But the same dudes have been following me around here for ages, which is just wild to me, man. Like, go to Japan, you know, if you're going to mess with people, go to an area that have a ton of players. Not some dude standing outside in a snowstorm, you know, trying to make these raids work. You're back, I'm back, we're back, says Ashley. I tried to send you an invite to that raid again, too, by the way. There was a spoofer in that. That's why we got screwed, so apologies. All right, let's see what happens, man. This raid just took us, like, literally, I've been here for half an hour. And it's not shiny, 1748. You want that number backwards for the hundo. My goodness, that was an ordeal. There's also a Zama here. This Zama had a huge timer on it, but it's hatched now. People need to get a life. I mean, I don't usually... Like, spoofers hop into raids regardless of where you are sometimes, like, especially, like, at big events. And you don't usually notice it, but when it's a 4-max lobby, it's taking quite literally 25% of the people that could play in the raid out of it, right? Which is, yeah, not good. Hey, YT, what's up, man? 1748, if only it was 1738. Callie wants him to say, hey, what's up, hello? All right, snipe on into this one. Spoof in India where there's literally a billion people, says Rail. I mean, like, I never have cheated in this game, but if I ever was a cheater in a different reality, wouldn't you think going to a place with a massive population would be the smarter idea? Like, I don't know. It just seems weird they're like hell-bent on following me around. 4, sweet. Let's get my Kecleon in here too. I haven't really hunted the birds, like I said before, as much as I wanted to. Yo, hold on. I'm going to come back in this raid, but... Dude, give me a sec. We just spent like half an hour. Yeah, look at the timers. Dude, this was about to run out, so we just took half an hour plus to go do a raid. Okay, let me hop back in there. Dude, that's actually crazy. It just flashed over my brain. I'm like, oh, that might be ending soon, and it was. Maybe they love you, should be grateful. I don't know. I think if they love me, then they could probably just be like everyone else, you know, be part of the community here. Back again, walking home. What's up, Wick? All right, let's get it. Shiny Smeargle, cool. Spoofers are the worst. I mean, like I said, I'm not one to lecture people and preach to them on how to live their life. I couldn't care less, to be honest. It just kind of is annoying when it directly affects me. Like, just for perspective, right? We're trying to send raid invites back so that people that I care about in our community don't lose raid passes. And in the meantime, I'm standing stationary on the side of a highway in a snowstorm. You know, like, you can kind of see how that would piss me off a little bit. Again, I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but, like, put yourself in my shoes. You'd be like, what the hell is this, right? So, yeah. Need a D-Max Regice? Who wants a slice of pizza, says Callie? Always want a slice of pizza. Hey, Tokyo, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Hopefully we get a good Zamo would be nice. Would love to get a hundo this again, because I think I do have 2 hundos. But as you know, it'd be cool to have like a team of these, the crown form. What's up, Ghost? Why is it recommending me use steel types against a fighting type? Maybe just because it's weather boosted by snow? What's the best counters for G-Max Pikachu? You're going to want to use ground types. So it's probably going to be Dynamax Excadrill, I would think, for now. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't think of a better one that's released in-game. Dynamax Excadrill for sure. It would be different if there was, like, any weather boost that factors into Dynamax, but I don't think that there is. Because, like, you'll see, even I was saying right now, sometimes it'll recommend non-super effective damage if your weather boosts that typing. But I don't think that weather boost is a thing whatsoever in Dynamax. I know Pokemon can't be caught with weather boost. And I don't think it can affect their attacks, but I'm not too sure. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Looking for a 2188. What do we got? 2134, yikes. How long have I been playing? About 2.5 years. Hey, what's up, Dag? Not much. Looking for some birds, doing some raids. And... yup. These raids. Well, I don't know. When's G-Max Pikachu coming the weekend? 28th, I think, which is the Saturday. I'm pretty sure actually all events now are on the weekend, or like the weekend events are on Saturdays, rather. Which is interesting. I mean, I'm sure if that's a thing going forward that football fans will be stoked. People always used to complain to me like, oh man, why is Calm Day on the same day as, football Sundays and stuff, so that could be a plus if so. Come on, give me a birdito. I did see a couple birds up this way half recently. We always go to do that gym, and every now and then I will see a bird here. Have you been playing for 4 years? No, just like I said, less than 45 seconds ago, about 2.5 years. Love football Sundays. Yeah, for me, I mean, it's always different. I watch sports pretty much every day, like hockey, but I can just watch it on replay. Not as many hockey fans to ruin the scores for me. That's a Spindaquest. I'm going to keep that one for now. Just put on Dawnwing's Incense. I mean, I could, but I can't get Galarian Birds from that, Galarian Birds are what I'm going for today, because there's no event on, so it's typically the best time to hunt for stuff like that. I can't tell you my favorite hockey team. The only reason why is because people ruin the scores. And like I was saying before, I like to watch the games on replay at night. So It's kind of tough to do that when people are like, yo, you know, your team just scored or they're losing. And even though people don't mean to ruin the scores, they always do. It's kind of like the Olympics. Everyone was trying not to tell me, but every American friend I have was like, yo, so have you seen the game? I'm like, okay, well, I don't think you'd be this chipper to let me know if it went a different way, so, yeah. What we got? Not shiny in the goatee Spinda. Try to snipe, or thank you for the snipe. Oh, shiny Walmart's crazy, man. I would maybe even 50 max that. Congrats, Rail. Thanks for hopping in, dude. Monkey says, good point. I mean, any sports fans would know. If you're looking forward to watching a game, if you have any idea what happened, it's instantly ruined, right? You're just like, well, I'll just look up the score or whatever. Even if your team's winning, you wouldn't want to know. No, it's just, I don't know. People, even though they think they're hiding what happened in the game, you kind of know. Like, my dad will call sometimes. He's, like, big into hockey. And he's like, oh, like, you know, you watching the games? I'm like, no, I'm going to watch them later. And then he's like, oh, you know, yeah, well, it was a pretty good game. I'm like, okay, so they won, right? Or he'll be like, well, you know, something to watch, I guess. And you're like, oh, okay, so they lost. Like, I don't know. People don't mean to ruin the scores, but I'm like, oh, okay, so I know exactly what happened. Off to join a raid group tonight? One last go at Zama. Yeah, good luck, man. Congrats on your shiny Walmart. Ooh, that would have been pretty sick. That can be shiny now because it did have the Mega Raid Day. Valor, nothing. It's going to be nothing for me then. Is it football or soccer? I mean, here we call the white and black ball soccer and the brown ball football. But I know that's different in different parts of the world. Their voice says it all, usually, yeah. Usually I know. Alright, we're back to looking for birds again. That was like an awful lot of raids. Back to back to back. I'm finally pulling my weight in this right here, which is good. You got a shundo of nothing? Me too. We're twinning on those today. Someone said a naughty word in Discord. Yeah, I heard multiple times. Oh, I know. If anything happens in Discord, I know it's the end of the world. But it's been dealt with. It's all good. It's not all good what they said, but they're gone, so. Got the wingy. A shundo, what's that? I hope to see one again someday. I mean, my luck the last couple weeks, obviously, as you know, have not been very good, but that's sometimes when you get something really good after, you know? You have, like, poor luck and then abnormally good luck all of a sudden make up for it. Pokeboard is playing a lot, right? The whole focus of the channel here is Pokemon Go, right? And I take it very serious. Anything in my life that I get into, I try to do a good job with. So that being said, if I play the game every day, it's just getting your reps in. The more you do something, the better you get at it. More familiar it becomes, right? I always use like analogies for people that work out or go to or play sports and stuff, right? If you see a buff dude at the gym, you know, it doesn't matter how long he's been doing it, but he's probably focusing on it every single day, right? Or you see someone who's really good at playing a certain sport. They work on it all the time. Just depends on how much time you put into stuff. You like seeing why? What's seeing why? What about you? Lechonk would have been cool. Galarian Birds have had no luck. They take time, man. A lot of my grinds, I do see them more often than not, but it's not uncommon for me to wait a couple of hours before I get one, right? Sometimes I get them right away, sometimes they take 3-4 hours into the grind. Really depends. Ready to watch you play Fire Red. I don't know if it'll ever happen, Devo. I've been trying. I just got finished saying I'm over 70 hours into the shiny hunt. And like, it's just crazy. If it wasn't shiny hunting a starter, I could already stream it now, but ain't nobody want to watch you sit there and soft reset a game for 6 hours. And honestly, I don't think it'd be very entertaining for me either. Usually when I'm shiny hunting in that game, I like try to like watch a show or do some other stuff. Hey, WA, thanks for the sub, man. That's the first one I've seen today. Crazy. Thank you, dude. Enjoy your content. Straight from London. Keep going. Hey, thanks, man. Glad to hear you're liking what you see. Thanks for being here. Imagine a wild Galissapod. I've seen it once. I actually have seen that one time. You gotta eat dinner? Alright, enjoy that, man. Have a good one. Dinner's one of the best times of the day. Coming up on some good bird spots over this way, too. That's a centret, though. Darrell says, why is mine always bad? Nightbot's, it's Nightbot's fault for sure. It'll happen tonight. I think I'm getting close. I technically... Someone do the math on this. Someone pull out ChatGPT or something like that. If I am shiny checking in that game, roughly getting 2 checks per minute for 70 hours, that's got to be what, at least 6 to 8k checks? And the odds are 8,192. So, like, as we know, it doesn't mean if you check that many you'll get it, but I should be, like, coming up on odds for that. Fanatic, what's up? If you're streaming tomorrow, we might get a membership. I mean, it's up to you, man. Obviously, I appreciate that, but the streams are free, man. If you just want to be here and watch them, that's enough support for me. 8,400 checks, so I'm, like, at odds then. Which is crazy. Dude, I have some friends that have gotten Shiny Charmander in, like, 45 minutes. And I've been checking for 70 hours, like, such a waste of time. But now I have to get it, because if I don't get it, it just seems like a monumental waste of time, right? You're like, oh yeah, I wasted... That's days, man. That's 3 full days worth of hours shiny hunting that. Like, that's... I don't know. It'll be tough to swallow playing that game with no Black Zard, you know? Lunch is good at math. Yeah, it's wild, man. I don't know. Like, I've seen some videos. I watched some, like... dude play through that game with only a shiny team. So he had to acquire an all shiny team before he could beat the game. And some of them he's going 15,000 checks on, which you can only check them so fast. So I'm like, dude, you're putting in like 120 hours per Pokemon to make this video? It's insane. The Skrelper. How long did it take Brother Grinds? 100 checks. He got it in 100 checks. Which, I mean, I'm pumped for him, but, like, man, it made me want it that much more, too, because I saw his, I'm like, oh, that looks sick, I need to get that. Maybe we'll get it soon, I don't know. Nundo Magnemite, that's cool. Wanted to say hi, gonna play Pokopia? Sounds good, man, enjoy that. Have a good time. Wonder if there's anything I can remote around here. I don't want to remote stuff, but... kinda gotta have a P-Dove. Anything on the friends list that's interesting? Anything that doesn't suck? Matt has one of these. I could help him out. Hold on. I think I had a raid pass box. And a Poffin comes in that one. Because, yeah, I wouldn't mind using the facilities. Waiting for ice cream to be delivered. Nice. Do I make it in? I do make it in. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm going to mute the mic here. Oh, dang, no. I was going to say, I'm going to mute the mic just so I can use the facilities and stuff. I will be back. Should be back now. Using the washroom there, guys. So, of course, that's what I said before. I'm just going to mute it because I don't think anyone wants to hear me using the facilities. Parents are forcing you to watch a movie. I enjoy it, man. Spend some time with the parents, always good. Welcome back, Mr. Streamer. Literally, I am Mr. Streamer right now. Had a magnificent stream. I drink so much water all the time, man, that, like, it's almost impossible to make it through a stream without having to use the washroom, right? I mean, I am a human. It's not good to wreck your kidneys and stuff so you can take, you know, not a 30-second break in the day. Hey, Peyton, what's up, dude? You got anything good? Got a shiny Regice today, which was nice. We also got a shiny ball toy, which is cool. Yeah, the Regice kind of caught me off guard. It's like almost at the beginning. This one's gonna go down, but it's going down slow. Or the IV is not super good. It was at 1843 or something like that, or 1743. So I don't know exactly what it would be, but not great. Also, man, this umbrella's killing me. I have to doctor my bag again here. I'm gonna let these guys attack while I do that. My god, dude. This umbrella is like 5 feet long. It was sticking out of my bag, but I just realized it was hanging on by a thread. I think we're gonna win. As long as it doesn't get enraged, right? Should be okay. Being outside 7 to 10 hours, much? What do you mean? I mean, yeah, being outside for 7 to 10 hours is kind of a long time. I would think most people would agree on that. Go Plus is spinning in the background. How do I have a... I thought I had full field research. Weird, I don't know. Not that it matters too much, but we'll see if Mr. Matty P wants to send me a nice shiny Regito. I'm not sure this will ever have any use, if I'm being brutally honest. I mean, I think the #1 ice type before this was Glaceon. And maybe, I mean, this is a legendary. Maybe it would be better, but probably not. Yeah, Callie, there probably is. This is a big golf umbrella, though, so it's like... It's a massive one with like a 5-foot wingspan on it. Because I'm a big dude, right? So trying to cover like all my gear and stuff, I have to have this big one. But it makes it very tough to put it in a bag, because it's longer than my bag is. And it's also, yeah, it's very, very heavy, too. I'm going to put it back in my car once we go back there. I've just become one with getting rained on. It's actually slowed down a little bit of rain anyway, so... I balanced 3 hours of outside with with the weekend indoors, says Ghost. There are people following you, says Penguin Wick. That's I don't know. You ought to call someone. I don't think anyone here can help. Maybe call the authorities, let them know. What's up, Corey? All right, pretty smooth raid. Everyone did their job here. I mean, it still took time, but pretty easy peasy. Also, now my chat phone's not charging. If one more piece of gear breaks today... Alright, well, the chat phone's just going to be what it is, I guess. It's gonna go until it goes. Do I want to trade a shiny Regice? You'd have to be local to trade. Charlie, thanks for the sub, dude. Let's go, man. You can get mossy lures for showcases. Yeah, you can get actually all the lures. There's been certain times I've got one of each. Like, usually they're pretty heavy on lures, actually. Some friendship with Matt. Cool. What's up, Jan? How's your day going? And Reggie is not shiny. 1752. Buy loop with 99%. Dang. Nicely done, man. Alright, well, it was worth hopping in, but we didn't get anything too good. You got 22k dust, so you always do get a fair amount of dust for doing the raids. Which is nice. Gidbot, what's up? This is like a graveyard of broken tree limbs here. All the ice and windstorms and stuff have messed up all the trees in the area. So I'm walking over like all these like fallen limbs. Let me restart the game too. It seems to be running very bad. Love dust. The dust is pretty nice. I think we can all agree. I have to play this game. It's a good game, man. Especially like... Not many games get you outside and make you enjoy the weather and stuff, well, when you have good weather anyways. It's not like other games where you veg them and then you're just like feel terrible after. If you play this game outside for 3 or 4 hours, you go home and your body feels like you did something. It's kind of rewarding. Stupid Squirtle, man. Come on. Come on. I'm ready to be birded. It's been enough time. We haven't seen a bird yet today, but it's only been, I guess, an hour and a half. Hey, Joshua, what's up, man? How's your day going? Penguin says they left. People following you? Did you tell them, like, you reported them on a live stream, then they just left? 8% Jan? Big man Blastoise. Yo, I'm gonna reset the stream software too, 1 sec. It's gonna, like, skip you ahead, but 1 sec. Alright, should be okay now. Just when I mute the mic, it usually gets all messed up. But it should be fine now. Jan with 82%. Darth with 69. 69's not bad. We'll take that. We'll also take a bird now. Any old bird will do. Just got done with work, can't complain. Nice. That's always a good feeling. We're coming up on that catch 500, which is cool. Be pretty close to being forever friends with, I think I'll be 3 days away with Aaron and 1 or 2 with Nick, which is cool. Yeah, it should be fixed now, I think. It's the best thing we got today. Probably the shiny Dynamax Regice. Hasn't been anything too exciting today, to be completely honest, but... Ooh, shiny Inkay. Okay. As I'm complaining about the shiny luck, there we go. Take this guy. Pizza had so much ham. I don't know if I'm a ham pizza guy. But this does have... I was going to say it has a G-Max in the game, but this would not be a G-Max one, so... Never mind. Not G-Max. Mega. It has a Mega in the game. Yeah, it would be usable. What am I thinking? Never mind. IVs are going to hold it back. Oh, we'll hit it right away, Nick. Cool. Up to you, man. I was going to say, if you want to do that trade today, we can. Once we hit it. Just it went a little bit smoother the last time I did it off stream, because when I do it on stream, it lags. And then everyone drives me out of my mind, so... I mean, either way, we can figure it out. The trade that I did with Luis was off stream, and it was a fun experience because no one was yelling about it lagging. Come on, give me a bird. 3 shinies in the day, though, is... I hate to say it, but probably the best luck I've had in the last 2 weeks. Since, I would say, Global Kalos Tour. Hey, Antonio, what's up, man? How's your day going, dude? Mr. Fido. Stream audio is fine. Yeah, you might be way behind, Penguin. I was going to say. I muted it to use the washroom about 10 minutes ago or so. Go to live. Yeah, make sure you go to live whenever you do hear this. Saw a fire chicken. Watch it run. Still cool to see. Hope I see a fire chicken. Hope I see any kind of birdito. 70 Regice encounters without sparkles? 70? That's crazy. That's a lot. Especially if you're doing them Dynamax. Is it like combined like encounters with raids? Or just Dynamax? Because Dynamax is a lot. Any birds yet? No. Unfortunately, no birds yet. If I do see one, though, we have Snowy Weather Boost, which is awful in real life, but it does mean we could get a level 1 Zapdos, which is cool. If I do see a level 1 Zapdos, I will Master Ball it. Kind of a big if, though. Level 1 birds are not always around. Happy because last night your best friend made it to level 80. Oh, she did? Nice! That's awesome. I know she's been grinding. I'll have to congratulate her next time I see her. Joining the level 80 club. Machoke could have been shiny. That would have been cool. Sweet. It's combined with raids. Gotcha. I was going to say, that's a lot of Dynamax. But still, it's a lot of encounters in general, too. I hope you get it soon. Certain things just don't like to shine, man. I've been there before. Oh, in front of... Oh, okay, I gotcha. Dude, Antonio, congrats, man. I misread that. Congrats on level 80. Either way, fantastic. I knew you were close last time I saw. Man, we're, speaking of close, about to get these 500 catches done. It's going to be a Shundo, says Garlic. For Jan. Mr. Merrill. Come on, birds. This is a pretty good bird spot here, actually. I've seen dozens of birds right here. And apparently Buizels, too. It's a good Buizel hangout spot. 4 catches away. I think you still get a tandem mouse encounter for these, right? Pretty sure. Got a honey hole. Galarian's wife got the Articuno this weekend. Guessing your nest theory is correct. Yeah, I think so, man. Honestly, like, you'll find areas that you just find them in more often. They go cold for a bit some days, you know. Sometimes you're not going to get a bird all the time there, but yeah, there definitely is a theory behind them. There we go, catch 500. Sweet. I finally held up my end of the bargain. All right, we get some dust. More dust. Forever friends with Nick. Close with Aaron and Jordan. Sweet. And 360. Don't think that's too good, is it? Nice. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Get an egg out of my storage. Might as well. Gonna get shiny Dynamax or Regice. I got a shiny one today, but it wasn't too good. Haven't been doing too many of them, just here and there when I see them. Driftblim. That's a cool spawn. What was I going to do before that? Man, I was going to do something and I forgot. Oh yeah, evolve that stupid thing, right? Yeah, let's evolve it. See if we get the family of 3. I mean, you might as well. If you get these things, you might as well see. A lot of people don't have the rare one yet. I never got the shiny family of 3. No, it's family of 4. Cousin somehow has 3 shiny G-Birds even though he plays less. How can I increase my chances? Well, it is RNG based, right, which is luck, but also finding bird spots is everything. Playing in the right areas that have birds is what you want to do. So maybe ask your friend, where is he finding birds? Try to go hunting with him, go to the same spots. Think of areas that you've seen birds in the past. Go back to those areas. That's usually how I get the bulk of my birds, is going to areas that have worked in the past. And by contrast, some areas I've hunted in, I've never seen a bird in ever. So yeah, I mean, you got to be hunting the right areas for sure. Shuppet's cool. 39 CP. Mr. Pseudo. You didn't got link charges? In what context? From the friendship challenge? I don't think I got any from that, if that's what you mean. Do you need the pass to find rare birds? No. Are you a spoofer? There's a lot on YouTube. No, I'm walking outside. Walking outside, enduring all kinds of weathers. We pay the ultimate price here every single day grinding in Canada. It's never a nice day. Stops snowing for a little bit though, and raining, which is nice. That's at least cool. You're just checking, am I doing a live raid? I do raid, yeah. But like I just showed you, I am walking, so I walk in between and find raids, look for birds. Just play the game however I feel like it. Can't wait for a trade later, says Nick. Yeah, hopefully get the Shundo Tauros, man. That'd be sweet. Spoofing with your legs, yeah. I'm surprised people can't hear like cars and birds and stuff outside, but maybe not. Mr. Buizel. I'm gonna get 1 or 2, actually get 2 more spawns and I'll do the Zama. Yeah, let me do that. So this one here, and then we'll get 1 more. Monkey says, I hear cars. There you go. Yeah, also too, you'll notice that like spoofers, first of all, no one cares to watch them, so they usually have like 5 people in there. And then they have like a big menu on the side of them flying around so that they don't get their chocolate levels too low. And they're typing in numbers and stuff. And they're walking insanely fast, so it's usually a lot of ways to tell. And most of the spoofers don't show their account names because they don't want to get banned. And most of the time they're too like nervous to talk, so they just have their game sound on. They're usually super cool dudes. Ultra confident bros. Alright, well, let's hop in here. If you want to snipe on into the raid, do your thing. What are you going to get the Galarian Birds from? Daily Incense. The blue incense, the way to get the Galarian Birds. Looks cold? Yeah, honestly it is a cold day. It stopped snowing and raining, which is good. Because that was way worse. I think it's supposed to feel with the wind like -7 or -8 or something. Easter soon. Yep. Lots of chocolate bunnies around. 5 of us sick. You know a couple spoofers? Yeah, I mean if you want to get invites from people cheating, Shane, then I guess I don't think that I'd be proud to have things that were cheated for, though. It just kind of defeats the purpose. Sweet, there we go. They're usually, like, that's kind of the reason that spoofers have their whole YouTube channel with that. Because they usually don't have anything else to offer, right? So they just send cheating invites in hopes that you'll follow their channel. Because they're not interesting to watch otherwise. Regionals, though, yeah, again, I'm good with not having regionals from cheaters. As crazy as it sounds, I'd like to see the world and get my friends to trade me regionals. Be proud of things that I get. Alright, here we go. Have a question, I need help with a girl I like? Well, I don't know, man, just go for it. Life's too short. You want to be like 80 years old and be like, oh, dang, I wish I had some confidence back then. What's she gonna say, no? I don't know, man, just go for it. Especially when you're super young. You'll realize in time that, like, you just wish you did more stuff. This umbrella is ruining my life right now. You don't know how to get in your account? I mean, you could try to reset it with the password. Go to Niantic and see if you can maybe get them to reset your password. Hey, what's up, Tess? Can I tell you what my best Pokemon is and I try to find it in your collection? Can you tell me what your best Pokemon is and I can try to find it in my Pokemon collection? I mean, maybe Primal Groudon would probably be the best. Any Shundo Zamas? No. BT flirted with me about fried eggs and it worked. Callie says fried eggs. If you don't want to walk, use a bike. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not one to preach to people about stuff. If you want to cheat in life or in game, do it. But I think it's much more fulfilling to earn things. That's unfortunately not how society works anymore, though. People just want to take shortcuts and have instant satisfaction for doing zero effort. So everyone's different, right? This is not a good IV on this. Fried chicken eggs. Can't beat fried eggs. Is there any advice on getting Pokecoins for remote raid pass? You gotta buy them, unfortunately. There's no way to get them other than grinding gyms, which is capped at 50 coins a day. So getting a lot of coins, gotta buy them. Not shiny again, alright. That's fine, it's only been a lot of weeks. Got some friendship, nice. Alright, I'm ready to be birded now. I'm ready to have any old bird show up. Axolotl, what's up, man? I mean, it's been a pretty decent shiny luck day. I can't complain on that front. Weather-wise and a few other unforeseeable circumstances have made it on not the best, but I mean, we've at least been getting shinies. A few days ago, man, we did everything we could do and got very, very little shiny luck. At least today's been a little bit better. Best way to get Mega Energy from Mega Raids. Unless you've already Mega Evolved it. Say you've already Mega Evolved Charizard and now you have none. You can put Charizard as your buddy and walk him and get some. But that only works if you've Mega Evolved it in the past. So that's also a way. Kind of a strategy. A lot of people I know will just do like one Mega Raid to get the energy and then they walk it to get the rest. It takes some time, but then it's free. The Ruffles chips. Asher says, I asked myself, want to be in a relationship? Me said nah, and we've been single ever since. Even you said nah? You turning yourself down? Dang, that's cold. Miltank. This umbrella is ruining my life, man. I can't wait to get rid of this thing. I literally want to, like, break it in half and throw it in the river. But because Canada is Canada, it's like $60 to get a new one, so I'm not going to do that. Because Canada's the best. Big shout out to Canada for having the best amenities possible. Left my shiny raid luck at the university. Yeah, I must have, I don't know. Got our offer accepted on a house. Nice, that's cool, man. In the same city, or are you moving far away? Obviously don't have to say the city, but is it far from where you are now? The Paris. I'm like 500-ish meters away from dropping this umbrella out my car. Same area? Nice. At least it's not going to be too much of a culture shock then. My first date with my wife, she ordered a full rack of ribs, says Pace. That's how you knew. I haven't had ribs for a while. Honestly, I'm pretty picky when it comes to ribs. I do like them, but they have to be like a certain way. 20 to 30 mins away, gotcha. Come on, birds. Are the birds 20 to 30 minutes away? I don't even know if I want to extend this again, do I? I guess. I suppose. Our daily incense has been stonking today, but I suppose. Am I driving or walking? Still walking. I mean, I'm in the water right now, pretty much. So there wouldn't be any paths right here that would accommodate cars. Saturo, what's up, man? Am I late? It's been live for like 2-ish hours. Honestly, with the weather today, man, it feels like I've been live all day. The weather today's been rough. But it's slowly turning around now. Slowly getting to be not gross out. It's just cold as frick. Been asking for so long, I've lost, I don't got it. I don't understand. Hopefully you find what you're looking for, but I have no idea what that means. Got a shiny Zama, nice. Last date I went on, she ordered a salad and ate all of my fries. I don't know about that one. Might have to run for the hills on that one, Kamal. A salad?
Wait.
Was she trying to like impress you, or? I don't know. Your shiny Keldeo turned out to be a Shundo for Shadow. Really? Wow. Dude, big congrats. That's crazy. Shundo Keldeo is wild. Alright, Diego, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching, dude. She's not a keeper, bro. Ghost says wait. I found a massive stick. What are you gonna do with it? You'd bring it home and keep it around just in case? It's a Zama there. So I'm parked like here. I want to go drop my umbrella. Maybe I can make it there in time? I don't know. Time will tell. And for the lady, perhaps a salad, says Gally. Yeah, salad. Ew. Seems like such a waste of a time. If you're going to go to a restaurant, why have them make you a bowl of leaves? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, this is the worst light, man. I'm just going to get run over by people. Dude, people are the worst. There's some, like, frizzy-haired hillbilly woman that almost just ran me over right there. And she's mad at me over it. It's my bad for existing. Literally just looked like a broom was driving that car. Let's get rid of these. Remember when you hid your umbrella in a bush? I almost just did that again. This umbrella is huge. If there's any wind, like, you gotta get rid of it. It's just way too big. Alright, well, we survived crossing the road, which is good. Throw the bird. Throw the bird. What bird am I throwing? Alright, well, here's my vehicle. Let's drop this. 3 more likes, says Dare. Are we gonna hit the like goal today? I don't know. Some days people just like the stream. Other days they're like, nah, I ain't pushing a button. It's too hard to do. Alright, we're umbrella-less. We feel weightless now. My car just said goodbye. Canada got sentient brooms now. It was literally like it looked like if Rita got really into smoking a pipe driving that car and she was all chagrined because she couldn't run me over. The Dunspars. Salad have chilies and tomatoes? That doesn't make it any better. Salad just seems like not the thing I want to get. Winpodius Maximus. Goodbye, car. My poor car, man. Just leave it sitting in the rain and the snow all the time. Alright, let's get K's up there. Yeah, Nick, I know you want to do that trade. We can do it whenever, man. I mean, there's not a gazillion people here anyways, so if you want to do it, I don't care if it lags. I gotta go through and See what you got in your tag, though. I'm not too picky, though. Whatever would work. 400 subs from 61K. There we go. We're 61, almost 61% there on the goal, which hopefully we can get in the next 2-ish years would be great. My boy Totodile. Hey, Diego, thanks for being a member, man. Appreciate the support on the channel. If you want to go ahead and drop your code to be added, that does come with being a member, so let me know. Make sure you guys show some love for Diego. Really appreciate it, dude. Also, Dupiter. I don't appreciate Dupiter. Good luck on the trade. You have an offer of a shiny Hisuian Voltorb? No, I don't trade, like, before I say trade and people become hyenas, it's a remote trade. So it's like a trade that you have to have friendship for like a year to get, pretty much. I'm not just flying around the world trading people. It will be one trade for a very specific person. Need to add some Pokemon? Yeah, no worries, man. I'm gonna do this raid, do some other stuff. Penguin Wick finally made it home. Nice. Also, yeah, I really hope they approve a bunch of the stops I made around here today. Had some very good nominations, I think. Went around for a long time. I'm trying to, so you can see these 4 gyms? I'm trying to get that, but put in on that side. See that square? I'm trying to like mirror that. So, because that area, dude, look at how sick that would be. Having 8 gyms in this square would be nuts. And there's a lot of very good nominations. So we'll see how it goes. Antonio says 5 points away. I was going to say, I know we're close. New house should have yeah, nice, man. You definitely got to get a stop approved there. All right. Let's hop in on this guy if I can. Churro says, my redirection is around 61K, around 21 to 28 April. Redirection? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. You think I'm going to hit it around then? Sweet. Have you broken any bones before? Yeah, actually the first bone I broke, I was 4 years old playing hockey. Because obviously I live in Canada and stuff, so I was going to kindergarten when I was like 4 or 5 years old with a cast on. I've broken actually a decent amount of bones in my life, but that was the first time I broke one. 5 of us, sweet. You love beef. W hockey bone break. Yeah, it happened a few times. I broke a lot of fingers and toes playing hockey too. And ironically, not on purpose, not like you ever want to hurt anyone, but I broke a lot of other people's bones playing hockey growing up as well. I think when you're a kid, right, you just take things a little bit too far and get carried away. James said I'm subscribed. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome on in. Only ever broke my collarbone playing hockey. There was like this, I won't say because it's gonna dox the area, but there was the neighboring city to me was like the rival team, of course, right? So there was, I think we played against 12 different cities that year, but like the neighboring city was the team. And there was a kid that I ended up breaking his shoulder, like by accident. It wasn't on purpose, but I felt terrible, man. Like I literally like wasn't able to sleep after for a while. So I just felt so bad. Broke my friend's collarbone, says Dino, really? Yeah, I mean, especially when you're younger, it might be a little bit easier to have that type of thing happen. Broke arm one day before preschool trying to jump out of a wagon, says Darth. Jumping out of a wagon. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're more injury prone when you're a kid, probably, right? I don't know why I keep doing these Zamas as if they're going to give us something good. They're always like 50 plus CP off and always not shiny. Why is everyone breaking each other's bones? I mean, in hockey, it kind of makes sense just because, you know, any type of sport that has contact in like high speeds, it's going to happen sometimes. Fights weren't allowed, but I ended up in one anyways. Cross-checked my goalie. Yeah, there wasn't really like tons of fights when I played. It was mainly just hits, right? But yeah, lots of people got injured. That's just how it is. I mean, it's like any professional sport, right? Any sport, people get injured all the time. So even, you know, minor league sports can happen too. Been going through my brother's bin. I've been finding some 1995 Pokemon cards. Might be some good stuff. Alright, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 21-29, yep. That looks about right. They've all been in the same-ish range. For the main part anyways. But pink? No. Alrighty. Oh my god. Guy's doing a burnout at the light up here. Oof, a stinker? Always a stinker. I was saying before, I haven't got a shiny from a 5-star raid in 3 weeks. It's like actually insane. So we had the whole Zacian in raids for a week, plus raid hour, which you know I go super hard on. Then we've had Zama for this week, and Zama raid hour. Still none. The last one was a Xurkitree. The last shiny I got from a raid. Which is insane. Who's drifting in the middle of the street? It happens all the time around here. People drive like idiots in this area. Alright, let's go try down G-Bird Avenue. Haven't really tested the bird spots that way at all, actually. We've just pretty much been to Bird Park. Actually, I would agree. I would have to agree a lot. This is Tortuga. Cool. Kamal's giving me a snack. Uh-oh, it's gonna be a suspicious banana again or something like that. A cursed garlic clove. I mean, different, but not really. It's kind of exactly what I was expecting. Don't you play and drive? No, people just like to like really whine about that. I park in parking lots sometimes, and do raids while I'm parked as a grown man in a parking lot. And people are just like, yo, bro's driving. I need to whine on the internet about it. So yeah, we're walking right now. But yeah, you are right. Sometimes as a grown man, I make the call to drive my car and park it in parking lots, connect with my phone to a raid. And it seems to strike a chord with a lot of people. And I care 0% about it. It's insane the amount of people that bring that up all the time. And it's not really like they care about the driving part at all. They just want to feel like they can whine about stuff. Play and drive, thug life. I just mean, dude, who cares? Like, literally, I'll be parked in a parking lot and there's like, yo, bro, you shouldn't be doing that. It's like, oh, why don't you go somewhere else then? I drive my husband up the wall. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My patience has run out for people's stupid stuff. You got the mustache doggo. Give us a bird now. Just caught my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I know. The Bronzor. Well, let me take a photo of this guy up here. It's funny you making fun of how people drive. Well, yeah, people suck at driving, man. I've been run over several times, right? Like hit with a car, so I think I'm allowed to comment on people's driving. We got the Krogunk. I'm here for your feisty streak. I hope it doesn't come off that way. It's just, I don't know. Everyone has their patience limit, and sometimes it's just very nonsensical, focused on stupid stuff. Gonna get a Zapdos? Yeah, I hope so. That'd be cool. Made an OPP joke. BT yelled at me, now I have PTSD. Dude, it's just like, people, I don't know, man. People sometimes just drive me nuts with stuff. Total catches, almost 500k. 498, coming up soon. Less than 2k. You have PTSD after Vancouver? Yeah, I was gonna say, he should be worried about that. BT's actually a chill guy. I think so too. I don't know, I try to be. Everyone goes through things in life. So, I mean, I have good days and bad days like anyone else, but sometimes you're just trying to have fun and do your thing, and people just want to annoy the bejesus out of you. Psychics, no. The Furfro. Let me have a look here quick. Let me see if Mr. Nicholas has anything in his list. He does. He has some stuff and some things. Ooh. Dude, too bad those Furfros have days in them. Those are pretty nice. I mean, I'd always take that Totodile, too. Interesting. Bronzor is, of course, in there. I have to think he added the Bronzor for me. Alright, 12k. Be a white salamander. Yeah, that looks about right. My goodness. Yo, Delta, thanks for 2 months, man. It says, sending good vibes, shiny luck. Thanks so much for the 2 months. Sending some shiny luck. Make sure you guys show some love for Delta. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, Nick, I mean, I'm not too picky, man. I don't want to take it. I mean, I'm just giving you a Tauros, which isn't like the rarest thing in the world for me. This is a Mora. That would have been kind of cool if that would have shined. Let me go do a lap. Like, I'm going to go around the bird park. Or not bird park, G-Bird Avenue and stuff. And then once I complete the lap, Nick, we'll hammer something out. But Leo, how you been, man? Just wouldn't mind getting a freaking bird. Any type of bird will do. I don't care if it's not even shiny. I just want to see it. Also, what's our boost back to? It's windy. That sucks. I don't get the chance to not have windy weather boost almost ever. And that's the only way I could possibly find a level 1 Galarian Zapdos. So I was hoping to find one when we had the snowy boost, but we failed. And I know that windy is going to bring in more birds, statistically speaking, but we really need that one specific bird. Incubate this guy up. You know what? I'll throw a 10k in there too. Might as well. May as well. 500,000, good lord. Day 18 of trying to get a Shundo. Might be a long grind. Or maybe you'll get it tomorrow. I don't know. PT's the most chill YouTuber I know. He's never angry even when people say the dumbest things. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just try to have a fun time. Well, I don't like to focus on negative stuff. A lot of the time, you know, I'm trying to come here to have a good part of my day, take my mind off of maybe things that aren't going so well or whatever too. So it's always good to just be able to chill, hang out with some friends. Davy, what's up? Yeah, the Dynamax Ho is nice. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick 3 and I'll let the chat pick. Because, like, dude, part of me does want to get a Shundo Totodile. I would love to get a Shundo Totodile. But I know it's not like when everyone's like gonna be like, yo, it's meta relevant or whatever, but I like that. I like the Ho-Oh. The Ray is nice, but I know you'd probably want to mirror that one. Axolotl with minus 100%. Minus 100. Ghost says Bronzor? Nah. No, after this lap up here, like after I go through another lap looking for birds, I'll pick 3 from Nick's list and then I'm going to let you guys pick. If I had my laptop, I'd post a poll for it. But we'll just get you guys to put it verbally in the chat. Kecleon looks so cool. You go for the Croc. Since the wild legendary life feels boring. Yeah, that was pretty fun, wasn't it? Definitely was pretty fun. Rachel with 18% says not too good. No, it's not. It's fine though. It's a Slugma balls here, so that's at least good. Do the same if it was Mudkip or Wooper. Yeah, I just feel like it's on my list of Shundos I need. But I never really trade for Totodile unless it's like a non-lucky trade. And like they do go lucky occasionally, right? Like I've had a bunch of like random ones just go lucky and stuff. Some get kind of close. Some not close, I guess. Smear will be shiny now. I think so, yeah. With that update, I'm pretty sure they can be shiny even outside of the events. Which is cool. Slugma, huh? BT mods in chat were the bestest no one ever would. And make my day, Slugma who? Mr. Balls. This guy right here. He's an OG of the channel. This was actually one of my first buddies in game. If anyone knew my original trainer name in this game when I first started streaming, he was one of my first buddies. It was such a good looking shiny, man. Like it's such a good looking shiny. Do the silly little guy. Just start trading for Slugmas instead. So, shiny Armaldo, I saw you're probably missing. I am, yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything from that line, actually. Yo, Adam, what's up, man? The OG name, yeah. It used to be pretty funny running into people. They would like see me in the raid and they'd be like, "Oh, are you that guy?" I'm like, "Yeah." Those were the days. Shane says, honestly, one of the least negative comment livers I see, which is refreshing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like anyone who plays the game is looking to just have some fun, right? That's what we do here. Try to have fun, and I think that we do seem to attract a lot of like-minded people that also want to have fun and talk about the game that we love. Anime, what up? But yeah, Diego, like Kay said, if you want to drop your code, you're a member now, which thank you for doing that. Go ahead and do that. Been looking into, and I don't want to spill the beans, but I've been looking into a fun thing I want to do for the members in the coming months. Which, again, I can't even really give clues to, kind of give it away. But I'm working on something that I think is going to be really fun. And I'm trying to think of a hint that I could give you without giving the entire thing away, but let's just say it's going to be fun, but I got to get my ducks in a row because it's going to cost money and stuff to do, but I'm hoping it's going to be great. Grab some balls. What about you? Cool, I just like the streams. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for being here and watching the streams. If no one was here watching, I wouldn't be doing them, to be honest. Life is so busy and so hard to keep up with, so I can justify doing it for the people, but if we didn't have people watching, I would have to move on in life too, right? More ice fishing, says Ghost. No, not really. It's Pokemon related. And I don't know how to say it without giving it away. I hope I can make it work. Because honestly, like, it involves some upfront investment on my part to be able to do. But I hope we can make it work, because it would be fun. Ever get the shiny Charmander for Fire Red? No, man, dude, I'm 70 hours in. 70 hours in, I don't have one yet. I'll be trying again tonight. Gonna keep on trying my whole life away, I guess. Dude, still no birds is crazy. We will have a remote tray coming up, though, today. I didn't know it was gonna be today, but it will. So, look forward to that. Thank the Lord, says Callie. Come on, give me a bird. Actually, this street up here has been pretty lucky in the past. The last week or so I've been seeing some. I feel like there's no spawns here anymore, though, which is really weird. Like, this street used to have spawns. It's about to say something about the shiny Char. Yeah, 70 plus hours in. It's insane. I'm 8,000, over 8,000 checks in for Charmander. Like, I don't know, man. Doing all I can do for that. That's a very, very big portion of my life I've spent shiny hunting that. Ghost might be onto something. Not anything, though. Not anything that's a who cares type thing. It would actually be like a, I don't know, potentially a huge deal. It's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now. I can't give it away what it is, but if I can make it work, it'd be great. BT puts my youngest to sleep. His voice is better than any lullaby. I think that's a good thing. Member surprise, you'll start playing Play-Doh on camera. You get to judge his creations. Yeah, there's some good ones in there. Was hoping Lego. I don't think you'll ever catch me into Lego. I don't have the patience for it, man. I think it's cool, but I can never build it. PT buys Niantic. No, I don't think that's in the plans. Sudowoodo's cool. Ashley says, not to sound dumb, do you have to find the shiny before you start streaming? Yeah, because here's the thing. So what it is it's picking your starter. So you can't start playing the game until you pick a starter. So essentially, picture me doing this over and over again. Oh, he's not shiny. Reset the game. And then wait for it to load in for 30 seconds and then go back in and say, oh, he's not shiny. Reset the game. Like, that's what it is. So that's why I don't want to start streaming it until I get the starter, because it's not fun to, like, to watch. Whereas if it was like shiny hunting something that's in the wild, it would be like playing this game. But yeah, since it's a starter, it's not really very interesting to watch. But yeah, there's other things you can go for, though, like after I get the starter in that game, I could shiny hunt Magikarp, and you could just, or like anything else really, and you could still play the game normally but pick one of those up. But yeah, the starter is like the worst choice I could have went for. Hope you get it soon. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's rough. Code cards for members? Code cards, like from the sets? I don't even know what those are used for anymore, to be honest. Are code cards still a thing for the TCG set, or no? It's my favorite Pokemon, Gyarados. I'm enjoying doing that now, says Nick. Yeah, it's rough. Like, I thought I would have it by now, man. When I first hit 20 hours of checking, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get it any second. Being 70 plus hours, it's really rough. Like, I've been living my entire life lately with my right hand occupied by holding my Switch and resetting it. It's like actually stupid. It's insane. But I can't give up because now it seems like a waste. Reminds me of trying that in Emerald. There's only specific frames that can be shiny. Oh man, yeah, that's awful. Like, the reset on Switch for Fire Red is actually pretty quick, but still, like, the shiny rate of 8,192. It's very, very slim pickings. Oh, those code cards, Rudy. Yeah, I give those out all the time, though. I mean, whenever I get them from Ambassadors or Dan, or when I was in LA and stuff, I give those away all the time as is. We've given out, like, dozens and dozens of those, but that's not the big surprise. I'm trying to figure out something that could be very cool. What if in real life cats have the move Quick Attack? I think most of them do. Another raid popped up here. I'm going to extend this again for a tiny bit. I don't know what I want to do with this yet, to be honest. We haven't been finding really anything. Debating on getting Legend ZA. Nice. Yeah, let me get one more spawn. I'm going to look at Nick's list again. Worst part is it could still go 70 more. It could go way more than 70 more, yeah. I mean, some people go like 20,000 checks, which would be at least another, 100 more hours. So, yeah. All right, Diego, yeah, let me know, man. Whenever I see it, I'll get you at it. Thanks again. Need to get BT to Mr. Beast level, then you can buy Scopely. I mean, I don't know. We're trying to hit 100K, let alone be able to do what he does. Pokemon Go is a limited... it's such a limited market, we'll say, right? Unfortunately, getting as big as Mr. Beast is not a thing in most video games, especially a 10-year-old one named Pokemon Go. So there's only a ceiling of how well you can do with YouTube when it comes to certain things. All right, Darth, sounds good, man. Have a good night. Thanks for chilling. What's up, Pathfinder? Give me a freaking bird, man. Like, I don't know. This game lately has just been, The events lately, I mean, the bird stuff is just RNG. My spots are still golden. I still fully believe that. They just haven't been paying off like they usually will, have been in the past. You can break the ceiling. I think we do quite well on the channel, honestly. Unfortunately, there's not really as many people that care about Pokemon Go to ever have, a 10 million subs channel or anything like that. So don't get me wrong, I think we do very well. But Pokemon Go is not as big as Roblox or Minecraft or, any of these games that you could just get insane with, right? Which bird do I want the most? I mean, I like all the birds. I have all the birds. But probably a shiny Zapdos to even up my collection a little bit. Okay, let's hop in on the Zam. Let's do one of these guys, I guess. But yeah, and also Pokemon Go too is very, very hype based, right? Sometimes they have events like we just had with the Kalos tour, right? The tour event or Go Fest or Max Finale, and it all kind of is relative. If the game is very popular at that time, things go well, for people that stream it on YouTube. But when they have the bug out event for 2 weeks and now there's no event for a week, people kind of get tired, and then it kind of trickles down to people like me, right? Roblox is great. Decided I didn't want to potentially upset a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know. People like what they like. I just mean Pokemon Go is an older game now, and not as many people play it as other games will say, right? Like, there's some games, especially like console games, that are very popular right now compared. Jam with 17%. Think you need to add my Pokemon to your remote tag? I'll go and look. There should be a Tauros in there. It doesn't show the names for some reason, because I named the one after Louise, and I don't think it showed it as her name. I'll go and check after, though. Five people, all right. Do I need to spread it out? Yeah, if you can, Diego, that'd be great. That'd be sweet. Didn't see Tauros? Okay, I'll go make sure I put one in there. I could be wrong. But yeah, we'll do this raid, and then we'll probably do that. Because yeah, usually that's YouTube telling me to wrap it for the day. If we start hitting under 100 people in here, then I'm a probably wrap for the day after. Level 1 is Elf Rare? Yeah. Your station is only limited to your imagination. Greatest Showman? I don't think you can see Pokemon nicknames. I was going to say, yeah, because I put like 2 in there. One named Luis, one named Nick. And Luis told me to search for one named BT, and when I did, I couldn't find it. So I just had to like search for Tauros, but I'll go and check. When we did our trade, I named the Gyarados with the best IVs after you, and it wasn't the one you got. Yeah, there's probably a couple in there, right? That's what I mean. Either way, I'll throw some Tauros in there. Make sure everything's good to go. That's my bacon bird, says Kamal. It is. I've been using this thing a lot. Like, I never had level 50 Oblivion Wing Yveltals until recently, and now I have 3 of them, and I use them all the time. They're super, super useful, man. But this is probably only our 8th or 9th Zama raid on the day. It would be nice to finally get back in the board with the shinies, though. Even if they suck, it's just cool to be able to trade them, right? It's cool to be able to have extra ones for people. Zama in the background is getting destroyed without even trying. Sweet, I see your code coming in, Diego. Yeah, Diego, 3 in the day. It's actually been okay. We got 2 of them pretty early on. Sweet, thanks for putting that there, Garlic. I will get you added as soon as we check this raid here. Greg says, how are you? I'm good, man. How about you? How you doing today? When I was picking mine and said Mudbray, I knew you'd nicknamed it. Yeah, I was going to say, they definitely don't show... Hold this, you don't have to scroll. Nice. Alright, thanks. I was going to say, they don't show the nicknames. I don't know why. It did come through as that, though. I know when I traded mine to Louise, hers had it. So I guess she picked the one that probably had it, but... Had a knee replacement, says Greg. Dang. Hope you're good, dude. That sounds rough. Alright, 2188. Let's see it. What do we got? 2154. Yikes. Not very good. I mean, could be pink. Not holding my breath with how they've been lately. But let's see, Mr. Adam in there, and another one of these guys. All right. Sweet. All right, give me 1 sec. Add it here, Diego. You'll see an invite coming in right now. Okay, sweet. That's a lot of 8s in that code. That's like more 8s in a code than I've seen ever before. Alright, invite's been sent. Okay, cool. Ooh, Gabite was sitting here. Imagine if that was a bird. That would have been crazy. Okay, let me go to my remote tag here. If I go to Mr. Nicholas. This guy. Yeah, he's not in there. You are right. Let's tag him remote. Just to be sure. Remote trade. Oh, yeah, you are right. Okay, there is one in there now. Yeah, so if I go to Nick's list here, guys, what are you guys thinking? I do want Totodile really bad. Like, Totodile would be great. So there's Dynamax Ho-Oh. I like that. Other than that, Totodile would be great. I do have a Shundo Ho-Oh already, though, you know? I have a Shundo Ho. I don't have a Shundo of the Totodile. What do you guys think? What do you think I should do? I know Totodile's a Calm Day Pokemon, by the way. I know that before anyone's like, yo, it's not rare. It's my favorite starter. Got it cool? I vote Lickitung, says Kristen. Totodile. Let me add you to the members tag here, too. Thanks again, Diego. Sweet. With the Primal Groudon Buddy. Callie says Totodile. Get what you want. Mr. Ekans, again. It's gonna lag when I do it, because like when we look at Nick's results or anyone's results, when I put the shield on and go to a different app, it always lags the stream, which is super annoying. But yeah, if you guys want to see that trade, I will do it now. It's gonna lag for a sec. It's the nature of how it works for whatever reason. Mr. Whalmer. The respawn again. Totodile will look cool. All right, we're gonna go with the Totodile then. We're gonna go with the Totodile. It's probably gonna mess the thing up and not show me the animation too. That happens quite a bit. Okay, so here's his list. Gonna get started. We're gonna look at Mr. Nicholas's Pokemon. Let's get Totodile here, and then we'll just pick random other ones. Doesn't matter. Get all the starters in there. Say Totodile as well. Okay, here we go. We're offering our Tauros. Did they fix this? Man, I wonder if they fixed it. If I wait here... I'm not too sure, because before we confirmed it, and it would, like... It would just go through automatically. I don't know. Look at my boy Tauros, he's scared. He's like, yo, where are you sending me? I don't want to live in England. He's going to be one of the only Tauros hanging out in England. Okay, I'm just going to confirm it. I don't know if it's going to show us to go through here. I was just wondering if it would, because it usually doesn't show me this screen. Alright, well, let's just confirm it and see what happens. Alright, if mine automatically goes through, Nick, just let me know when you send it in the Discord so I can show everyone. I'll pull it up, but it's probably just going to automatically go through. It seems to always do that. Pink says, well, hello again, what's up? But yeah, not too sure what'll happen. Because every now and then it'll let me see, but sometimes it doesn't. You offered your Pokemon. Xurkitree's awesome, I love Xurkitree. Okay, it went through automatically, man. I'm not gonna look. We're gonna wait. In a few minutes, it's gonna pop up on my screen and show me the trade going through. I'm not gonna look until then. In the meantime, I'll get Nick to send me his results. When they're there, I'll go pull them up in the chat, show you guys, and then we'll look at mine, because it'll randomly pop up, but that Totodile is already in my account right now. The animation's just broken, man. I don't know why, but the trade went through. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good luck, Nick. We got Shiny Totodile for Shiny Tauros. I would love this Shundo. Both in Pokeballs. Alright, here's my boy. Come on. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's about right. Oh my god, okay. Let me go see if his is in the Discord. Yikes. Maybe it's just going through right now. Dude, that was so... Oh my god. A one-off floor. That's the reverse 98. But yeah, whenever I see it, I'm just waiting for it to come through, guys. So we'll see what he got. Maybe he got a Shundo. I don't know. Would be cool. Got to meet Adam before Garlic and BT. Send it in DMs. Mine's like delayed or something, man. I don't see it. Yeah, for some reason, dude, I don't see it in here. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. And there we go. We got like the same one, dude. Oh my god. Okay, well, GG's. At least, you know, at least it's a shiny Tauros. But oh my god, they really smoked us on those. Those are ugly. Those are, that was a tough lucky trade. It happens though. I mean, it is what it is. Another raid up here we'll go do. Twinsies. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, they're 1 in 64, so it's still a good... I mean, overall, it's still a good IV, we should say. At least they're twinsies, yeah. Yeah. One of these times, I mean, you can have some big wins off those. That's why you do them. But we'll do the Zama raid up here, and then I'll decide what I want to do. Got 24 seconds till it pops. Maybe get a bird on the way there. Gonna extend this so that I can maybe keep it going for later or whatever. The suspense, says Shane. A stupid Shelmet. But yeah, Chicago should be fun. I see a lot of that talk going on. Should be a fun time. See some friends. Can't believe I almost got the floor. We both did. I think mine was the... Is mine the same? No, mine's the reverse. So you got the 13 attack. I got the 13 HP. Yeah, those are... That's our luck, isn't it, man? Not too good. It's actually crazy how over odds I am on those lucky trades. Anyone who follows the channel knows I do a handful of trades, lucky trades, every single week, and have been over like the last 2 years, and just cannot get a shundo from those. Maybe this raid will give us one. He's still cute though. I still love Totodile. If I ever get a shundo one day, I will best buddy it. But until then, I'm gonna keep hunting. Getting a shundo Christmas Wooloo from you? That'd be cool. That'd be a really nice one. Claunchy's cool. How do you do the trick where you exit mid? So Brownie, go to my YouTube channel, like click on my actual channel, and go to videos. The last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch, and it shows you the hand motion on how to do that, so you can just throw the ball and then run away. It's really easy. The video is like a minute long, so definitely go check it out. The very deserved Shundo Gary's gonna be crazy when you get it. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I used to like get my hopes up for lucky trades and get super excited on them and be like, yo, this is it. But now I just kind of expect they're all gonna be bad, and hopefully one day you have one that's not bad. Because yeah, it always seems like you're always all pumped, like, yo, this is gonna be it. But it's not always how it goes. Let me get one more spawn, we'll pop it on this. BG, what's up, says, might have caught a level 1 shiny Galarian Moltres. Did you? Whoa. That's cool spawn. Man, congrats on the level 1 shiny bird. That's huge. As you may or may not know, that is my favorite bird. And I'm a big fan of the level 1s. I've actually never seen a level 1 shiny bird myself. I had one traded me, but I've never got one myself. Alright, let's do it. Needs a Shundo Primal Wiglet? Yeah, for real. For real, though. Alright. If you want to hop in on the raid, let me know. If you want an invite, let me know, too. Appreciate the shiny Tauros. Yeah, no worries, man. I just wanted you to have one, right? I know it's a bad IV, but at least it's something new. At least it's something, like, regional or whatever. That's kind of how I was with my Relicanth from Luis. Thankfully, it was very good. But, like, even if it was bad, I was like, yeah, I'm going to best buddy it anyway, so I'll probably never get another one. CP 41. Probably close to a Nundo, then. Because I think that's the lowest CP you can get for Moltres. So, is your Moltres like a 0-star or 1-star? I'm guessing it would be. Let's get Kecleon in here. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of raids today. They've just all been kind of stonk. I guess we technically did get a Regice shiny from a Dynamax raid. That kind of counts. Hopefully Louise still has another shiny Relicanth. I know she has one. There was two in her trade thing, but I can't speak as if she has plans for it or not. But yeah, if you guys missed that trade, it was crazy. We got the same IV. We both almost got Shundos with the same IV. And the math on getting the same one is, yeah, a 1,000 or a 4,096 chance. A 1 in 4,096. So, like, it was pretty crazy. And also for her, I'm sure it's the same thing it is for me. Having a 96 of a shiny regional you don't have yet is great. Your Galarian Moltres at 43 CP. I'll keep her forever. Wolverine says you deserve a Shundo. Thanks, man. Yeah, maybe one day. The doggo would be cool. Doggo would be nice. What type of music is your favorite? I go through phases, man. I do like a lot of older stuff, though. As you guys know, I'm an unk, so I like a lot of classic rock, stuff like that. I go through phases, but I don't know. Two that have always stuck with me, which again, you guys are like, that's so unk. I'd say it would be like Billy Joel, the Beatles. No, not the Beatles, the Eagles. The Eagles and Billy Joel. The Beatles. The Beatles gonna get me roasted by you guys. BT loves polka. Yeah, exactly. The pa music. Send it in the Discord. Nice, man. Congrats on that again. All right, stupid dog. Can you please shine already? The B in BT stands for Unk? Is that what it stands for, Jan? I never understood that. Officially not traveling any live person events? Why? Better go play with my wifey. Good luck, BTA. Sounds good, man. Thanks again for being a member, dude. Largely appreciate it. Have a good night. All right, the dog is down. If you haven't already, kindly drop a like for some shiny luck. 2150, yikes. Do I live in a yellow submarine? I used to, I just moved. BT was there when they invented the harp. It was like my idea to put strings on it. They wanted to have fur and a bunch of other crazy stuff. And there we go. Oh my god. Raids have been not too good. Majority of your shinies seem to be a 0 to 1 star. In the wild, they're always bad IVs, man. That's just kind of how they go. BT was there when they invented the wheel. No, the wheel was like my great-grandfather's age, not mine. Also, are they for real with this? They have 3-star Swadloon raids? Is Pokemon Go just trying to not care anymore, or... I don't fully understand. As old as the Beatles? I don't know if I'm that old. But alright, guys. We had a pretty decent day. We had, what, three shinies today? Some pretty good ones. I'm going to wrap on that note, guys. I'm still not feeling the greatest, to be totally honest with you guys. But thank you guys so much for spending some time hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I should be live maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm not too sure yet. So make sure I subscribe to the channel. That way you know when I go live and all that stuff. But have a great night, guys. Thanks again for watching. I will see you on the